Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Dark Matter, our D&D in Space campaign. I am Simon at Wandering DM. Welcome to all of you. Welcome back to Gideon. Is he frozen? CB, are you there?
Yes,
Alright.
yes, his eyes are moving.
Okay. I thought you were frozen. I thought you were frozen for a moment. Welcome back, Gideon. Before we go into the game and take a quick look at what happened during the downtime between last episode and this one, I just want to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's stream, starting with Magen Press. The good folks at Magen Press are the ones that made Dark Matter possible. They are makers of D&D 5e supplements, new classes, new races, new spells, and even campaign settings like this one. If you're interested, check them out at store.magenpress.com and use code WanderingDM to get 15% off anything that you purchase. Our second sponsor for tonight is Found Familiar. The Found Familiar are purveyors of fine coffee. If you like coffee, if you are like me and drink copious amount of it, I would highly suggest going onto foundfamiliar.com. Use code WanderingDM to get 10% off your purchases, and if you order for more than $50 of coffee and or coffee-related accessories such as mugs, some of which have been made with the help of Devin Rue, the Mistress of Maps. So if you order for $50 or more, you get free shipping if you live in the continental United States. Oops. Are we okay?
You skipped a little bit.
I skipped a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're good now.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's because I had an error message that popped up on screen. I was like, uh-oh. Lastly, but not in any way the least, is our most recent partner, and they are Level Up Dice. Level Up Dice are makers of very, very beautiful dice made from rare or precious stones, or semi-precious stones, I should say, and other materials. If you want to check them out, use either the banner down below or go to the website linked in the chat. By the way, every click on that link actually helps us get prizes and rewards for you, the viewers. So any help is greatly appreciated. That said, let's go back into our game and figured out what happened. I had something in mind and then it just went away.
That's happened to me so much this last week.
I need more coffee. So, let's begin with Doxy. I would just like to know, what have you been up to for this whole month?
Well, Doxy has been working with the pit crew. Yeah, that's what we're calling them, the pit crew. All the techno savvy engineers, including my parents, to outfit the platoon. Haha.
Company.
Oh, dang it. The company of well, no, it's not the starter car. I'm thinking of the Fremen shock troopers. Anyway, we basically I'm outfitting the troops with all sorts of gear to protect them against psychic attacks, being charmed or frightened, and then making sure that we have all of our infiltration needs working, including a specialized frame to back up our fearless king in waiting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In exile?
In exile, that's better. I think king in waiting is like they're waiting to be wed or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That too.
Yeah.
That said, by the way,
Ooh.
you could not equip the whole resistance with these
That's
suits.
fine. There's only 100. There's 100 of them, I think, right?
There's 150 of them, all in all.
150. What if we do like the elite soldiers, right? So maybe like 25 to 50, like something like that.
Like
The way...
like the volleyball crew.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, the ones that are extremely loyal to the
Yeah.
king.
The ones
I
that
like
were
it.
already featured on camera before.
Yes, I
My
like
question
it.
is going to be for this plan of yours. The
Mm-hmm.
people with the exosuits, we'll call them exosuits. Do you want them
But I
to
had
be...
a cool name for them.
Oh, shit, what's the name?
Yeah. Okay, let me look that up real fast because now I'm. It was like the Where's my Discord? There it is. Oh my god.
It was like last week.
Stability harness.
Stability harness. All right.
Yes.
So the soldiers equipped with the stability harnesses, do you want them to be part of the strike force that'll take the castle from the back, or do you want them to be on the front lines with the Knight Sepulchre?
King. What do you think,
The
Eder?
Exporters are going to go and assault the Mind Flayers themselves, correct?
The knights are going to be like dealing with the orcs and things on the outside.
Yeah.
And more so rallying from the outside in.
Okay.
In that
But there are
case-
both orcs and mind flayers on the front lines, because it's like a two-way battle, if you will, or three-way battle.
Right.
Okay. In that
It's a three-pronged
case,
attack.
It'd be
A
best for them
trident,
to
if you
be-
will. Sorry.
Aha! It'd be best for them to be on the front line.
All
Okay.
right.
Give them the upper hand.
Yeah, and I think there's enough for everyone in the main strike force around the castle to have one themselves as well. Is that? Would you say that's correct?
No,
Simon?
well, that's the thing. You would have to split them. Either they come with you, or they're going to be on the front line.
No, I meant like us.
Oh, yeah, the
no.
players have. Yeah, the players, you are equipped with it.
It does require attunement. I don't know if we have
Yeah.
if everyone has attunement slots. I think so.
Okay, how many
Oh.
do you have?
I have no. I mean, you only have 3 total, but I don't know.
Wait, that's slot? Never heard of that before.
Oh.
Well, no, you only get 3 attunements.
It doesn't. You don't. I don't need one.
And I don't think I flew with magic stuff enough.
Yeah, I don't know if I either way. Okay, so yeah, so we're doing that, and then yeah, I think having them with the Knight Sepulchre and being kind of like the strike force to make sure that that side's being held off is great. Go ahead.
It also looks good from a PR perspective. The king trusts these are his loyal troops that are going to be the vanguard. Oh, look, your
They
majesty.
are the
is-
vanguard.
Yes, of course. And your majesty's most loyal troops are defending Lakshay. And oh, look, people, the king has sent his most capable to
Deal with the rabble.
deal with, the biggest threat.
Yeah.
Well, he deals with an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. For me, the rabble are the orcs and the mind flayers. Although the rebel would be the biggest threat anyway. Your wording
Yes.
is better. This is why I should not write my own speech.
That's why you didn't write your own speech. The captain definitely wrote your speech. I'm
I
sorry.
have to have a prompter.
Oh, not too-
You will.
Don't go off script.
Oh, I chose radiant.
Right. So,
So, and what do they do again? My apologies.
the thing it's in the Discord. It's,
Great. Never mind.
Immune to charm and possession. Resistance to psychic and necrotic damage.
Ew, that's good to know.
I'll repost it in the Discord.
Amazing thing.
So yeah, if you have enough slots left for to attune to that item, you can have it. Otherwise, you'll have to tweak things around.
I 100% heck. I only had one thing because of guest character.
I mean, I only have one.
Yeah, I think I actually don't have any. Oh, I'm not entirely well, whatever. Anyway, so that was one. So that does the troops, and then what else do you want me to do?
So you worked on the giant Lakshayan battle frame,
yeah. So
the custom frame that you wanted to make.
Yeah, the custom frame, and then one modification to Edders. to give him an extra boost.
All right. So what we'll do is for each of these customization, we'll go ahead and roll a technology check.
So I have just to give you an idea of what I've got. I've got technology, circuitry kit, ship maintenance and Smith's tools and tinker tools,
It would.
and interface kit.
I think we would go with ship maintenance as a tool, though, right?
Oh wait, did it do a give pop up? Yeah, I did. Okay, so if I do intelligence,
Ship maintenance tools. Yeah, we'll do. We'll go with ship maintenance tools because it's what you would need to upgrade an actual spaceship normally.
oh, is that right? Just out of curiosity,
Mhm.
how is that calculated? Okay, so it's a 1d20, so I got a 14, and then I have 5 plus 5. That seems off.
Plus your proficiency, plus your intel modifier, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, it might, because I have it as a variable. It may have just been not set up correctly. That might
Yeah,
just be my bad.
it should be intelligence and your proficiency modifier,
Yeah.
unless he's making you do dex.
Oh, here we go.
No, I think you got it right.
Oh, okay. So yeah, okay. So ship maintenance is only be 15. Circuitry kit would be 10. Circuitry, because I have expertise,
Would be
Yeah.
15. Okay.
was 15. Yeah. So my base for that is 15. Yeah.
But we'll go with to give you more of a challenge. We'll go with ship maintenance.
Okay.
It's a DC 20 for each upgrade, so we'll count that first roll. You've upgraded Eddard's frame with the hard light barrage.
All right.
That
excellent.
there's no problem with.
Get missiles.
Yeah. All right.
So from what I see on the sheet here, you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 upgrades total. 5 modules and the adamantium reinforcement, right?
Oh, yep. That's a good point. Would I be able to enlist anyone to give me advantage on these rolls? I know I have like a whole pit crew of folks to potentially work with.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe Chet.
Yeah, well, you have your whole crew, so like whoever it is, they're helping you.
Okay.
So
Alright.
what we'll do is I'll let you roll. You make the roll, and then if you succeed, you decide which one
I
module
get.
you want. Yeah. So basically, if you fail, that's one less module, but you'll get to decide which one you're scrapping at that point.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, that lets me also just kind of prioritize the one that's more important
Yeah.
anyway. So perfect. And would I be able to enlist a cleric of some kind to give me guidance?
There are currently 2 clerics on this place. Yes, you can have one.
Yeah.
Guidance of the void. Okay.
Yeah, she might send you PETA though.
That would probably be Peter.
That's fine. Okay. That's a 17 plus 4 plus 10. I think I hit.
Yep.
That's 20. That's 31. All
So
right.
which one do you want to prioritize first?
Oh, you're making me choose now. Okay. Let's do the interface spine. So that one's the first one that gets implemented.
All right.
That way I can do the network barrage from the ground very easily
Cool.
and potentially make all kinds of stuff. Oh, damn. I am rolling hot. All right. 19 plus 10, 29.
That's
And
another
that
one.
one's going to be the nanofiber cloak.
Cap.
All right, this is a lower one. That is oh man, that guidance is really helping. 13 plus 10 is 23.
23. That's another one.
That's a lower one. Ha 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 ha.
I got a 9 on the die. Having a plus 10 is that's okay. This is another damn. I've gotten 4s on every single one of those D4s. And this is another 17 on the D20. So
The void is blessing you tonight.
indeed it is. I'm gonna get the Hacker's Battle Staff.
All right.
Ooh, that's super low. Okay, so 18.
18. So one of them you won't be able to get.
Okay.
Choose wisely.
Ooh, that's even lower. Okay, so 2 of them. I
Two
fail.
of them you won't get, and there's one last check.
This one I get. It's 21.
Okay. So which one out of the 3 that you wanted to get?
Oh, darn it. I think I'm going to be. I mean, well, let me ask you this, because I definitely have the battle staff already.
Yeah.
So that's at least 1 weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking either the shield discs or the adamantium. That way I have something. Let's do the shield. The shield.
Shield discs? All right.
Yeah. Cool.
So no mega cannon and no adamantium frame.
Yet.
But the rest, well, for the assault on Lakshay anyway,
Right.
that's what you have.
All right.
Meanwhile, during that whole month of getting ready, of prep, Edard, what is it that you did?
Well, I did have for the month speech practice.
Yes.
Speech pretty much a crash course into, hey, this is how you get to be king. It was not fantastic. But I'm pretty sure I also changed pretty much everything. Changed my food regimen, exercise. I just went like 180 on everything. I haven't touched a cherry cordial in so long. Just one could doom us all. I'm also curious as to where the hell is Twitch?
I mean, for the whole month, Twitch is just, trying to help or not as much as possible.
Okay, well, I gladly accept the help. That's for sure. But aside from that, I really would have just turned everything upside down and concentrated on doing a good job.
All right.
I don't think there's anything in particular that I would do other than just 80s montage and start pulling people in the snow of Russia and eating on big pieces of meat in the cooler. Classic.
Okay. Montage music of you getting ready.
Yes.
Gideon.
Well, I messaged you, so answer that too. For the month, he's definitely holed up with Saskia, making sure the resistance is ready in any way, shape, or possible, making sure they all know the plans, the plan of action, where to be, blase, making sure the other folks are ready, like the spider and shit like that. Just kind of being generally the go-to point for questions and shit. Other than that, having mental breakdowns with Saskia because is this gonna work? I don't know. I'm struggling. Probably a day of, or like an hour or 5 of being holed up, crying because he doesn't know if Eddar's going to survive. And then no one knows about this ever.
Or do we?
To answer your question, are you proficient with any armor?
I'm more than positive that war mages are. I will go back and check to be sure, though. I am... Beach, where you at? Beach, where you at? Sorry, it's just a lot of cursing. Wow. Only light armor.
That's armor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. I had armor. I guess it was a clarification. But yeah, so that's that. Just trying to be cool, calm, collected, and make sure all the P's and Q's are and all the ducks are in a row. Shit.
All right.
Uh,
And Kebichet, what do you make of your time for that whole month?
She takes advantage of the fact that Omanot has a demi-plane that has a different time scale so that she can cast as many death wards as possible. Upgrade a bunch of people. When Peter gets there, she starts upgrading them additionally with Force Life, at least. Also, I believe part of the plan was to encourage growth of Volans, so she's also in the demi-plane encouraging moral instruction for Volans. You know, socialization, these are positive things.
What
I'm
do
very
you-
curious. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm very curious. Since we all have had kind of like montages, what would your montage song be?
It's not a song. It is a song. Hold on. The playlist is playing. I need to check the playlist.
Oh, it's a playlist.
There is, of course, always a playlist.
Yeah, yeah. Especially with Deidre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I'm looking up my song right now.
probably. It might be Hasia's Heat of the Moment.
Too. Ooh, nice.
Mine is definitely Hail to the King of Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh yeah.
It was either that or Against All Odds by Phil Collins. So
Ooh.
no, I think no. Take a look at me now. It's Phil Collins. Against All Odds. Take a look at me now.
Mine is most likely the Final Countdown by Europe. Final Countdown.
Mine is, of course, the Benny Hill. Would you have expected anything less?
Royalty,
No,
ladies and gentlemen.
I should have. It's just the fact that it came out so nonchalant. I just picture like when you get those like cameras and they zoom to each person, you hear what's going on in their head, and then it gets to enter.
So
God damn it.
We're ready.
after these 4 weeks of you getting ready, I have one last question for Deirdre. Where are you gonna put Volans?
For
What's their role in the battle to come?
well, I believe Omnot asked for Volans to assist as part of the heavy artillery with the. So you had Volans with the Net Supplica attacking whoever is left after Doxy and Kebichet and Shet Stargate this arcane nuclear warhead.
Yeah.
So she's would probably be also getting Volans used to working with large numbers of groups, introducing him to Amanat. Probably have created a much larger scale version of the Death Ward. It's kind of like, all right, full disclosure here. Who has read His Majesty's Dragon by Naomi Novak? If you haven't, go find the series. It's a great series. It's Age of Sail, Napoleonic Wars with dragons, and she spent a lot of time plotting out how having dragons throughout history would actually change, having an aerial warfare and change the battle plan between France and England. But anyways, it's really, really good series. Go read it. But the dragons actually like gifts from their human compatriots, pilots, captains. And so she's kind of probably has used a bunch of instead of steel that she uses for everyone else, probably platinum and pearls to make a very kind of necklace that acts as a death ward for Volans. I'm not sending my dragon out without that, y'all.
The month.
It's kind of like a very nice necklace collar.
I know.
Collar more than a choker
All
more
right.
than collar.
All right. So is it like void bespeckled? Like, does it have like glinting pieces of void, just where there's kind of like if you had like the interstellar black hole, right? Or like the wormhole that they went through.
Yeah, it looks more like.
So it's like a warping in space time that just and it just looks like. Sorry.
No, I think it looks more like her staff that she's actually going to take with her for this, and it's the first time you've probably seen her carry it around in a while, which has a giant black opal as the center, then all of that kind of color and darkness kind of moving through it. So I think it's black opals and platinum.
It's been the
Speaking of
first time we've
staves,
seen that one.
Simon, I know this is kind of last minute to ask you this, but would I have been able to finally use that damn staff that I've been stashing away in my
The Avra battle staff?
like +2 Avra battle staff? Could I become proficient with it?
It's a blaster.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
that was like a special proficiency for the
Yeah,
battle
there
staff.
is a proficiency for the battle staff.
Yeah,
You
but
can
it's
use
a if you're proficient, I think with martial blasters.
Am I?
No, I think it's special because I get it's a racial thing that I get.
Yeah, no,
I'm
but
not-
your racial thing makes you proficient with it regardless of your class.
Oh, that's true.
But the weapon itself, I think, goes under. It's a simple blaster. The Avara Sun Staff is a simple blaster.
Oh, then I'm definitely proficient with it.
Let me just check to make sure.
Yeah, but you don't get the added benefit of being able to use the offhand attack with it.
Oh, I'm mostly gonna be using it for the.
Well, no, if
Battle
you're
staff, but-
proficient, if you're a battle master with the Avara staff, you can use it as both a blaster and then in close quarters as
As a melee weapon. Yeah, in
as a
your
melee
case,
weapon,
it's just a
effective.
fire with it.
Got it.
But yeah, you don't need to spend any more time to get to become proficient with it.
Sweet. Now I've got a fucking dope
Damn it.
staff. Yeah, my frame and I are one. I I build a compartment where I just like put the staff in and it unlocks the frame. It's like
Oh
you're
my
Voltroning
God,
this
yes.
shit.
yes, I'm fucking Voltroning this shit.
Can my frame combine
I'm
with
so
yours?
happy. What's that?
You
My
need
frame-
you need something like 5 frames to be able to combine.
That's five of us.
I mean, I can try to see if we can't do like a thing.
Nope. That's future. That's not the thing that we need right now.
Okay, fair.
Look at me.
Particularly because you're not going. I know you want to get there, but you're going to be with me, and Edel's going to be somewhere
Yeah,
else. So
that's fair.
it's not.
That's fair.
Focus on other things, darling.
Yeah. All right.
And you wouldn't have time to build additional Lakshain frames in that short amount of time.
Yeah.
Think about liberating certain. If we put Edel
We'll
on the
have
throne,
frames.
Yeah,
we'll have
you're gonna
frames.
have
Yeah.
factories of frames.
It will make them for you
Yeah.
to your specifications.
Priorities.
Your dear captain spends the whole month writing up a speech for Eddard. Toiling away in his quarters aboard the Scarlet Trust, sometimes accompanied by Avandra, sometimes by himself, and he spends most of the time either doing that or going back to the holodeck with Eddard to practice, rehearse said speech. When the month is up, when the time to strike is nigh, you gather once again in the war room, in the resistance bunker on the island. Saskia gives you a recap of what happened on Lakshay since. Many planets on in the outer Lakshain system have fallen to the orcs. Lakshay Prime is now completely blockaded by the Mind Flayers. There are almost no more orcs, like aside from the dropships that landed earlier in the month, the orcs don't go through. It seems like the Mind Flayers are, if not aware of the resistance, the screwing around that you've done in the Lakshayan system, like communications and all that, the disruption, the whisper campaign that you've begun, have put the Mind Flayers on edge. And they have closed on the planet itself, Lakshane Prime. Martial law has been declared on the homeworld. And most of the citizenry are, while not necessarily aware that the Mind Flayers are there, they know that something is up. It's been over a month, things have been going sideways on the planet. Everyone's pretty much on edge as to what is going to happen exactly. No one seems to know. Expanding from the Lakshane homeworld, a few of the surrounding habitable planets have been seeded with Rothian soldiers, dropped there by the Mind Flayers. It's a massacre on those planets. The Mind Flayers, according to Saskia, are probably going for a clean slate tactic. You know, salt the earth type thing. While keeping the homeworld alive for whatever reason. She then asks all of you, because, you know, Chet is there, Avandra is there, etc. If we don't strike now, we won't have any other opportunity. Lakshay is on the brink of falling, either under Illithid control or being liberated. She looks at Eddard and says, if anything, I do believe that if we were to strike now, we would stand to have a major chance of swaying the population toward our cause. If we can expose what's been happening, a lot of the population has been critical and suspicious of the government. I don't think we're going to get a second chance.
Then today we strike. But we need to make sure to avoid any collateral.
I think you need to rephrase that, Eddard.
We can't endanger the citizenry.
Minimal collateral damage.
She's
Well,
correct.
that's acceptable.
I'm going to shatter an illusion for you, Eddard. You cannot fight a war without collateral damage. And it doesn't matter if you're fighting for your throne or fighting to get rid of those Illithid. There will be collateral damage.
What if before we... I don't think strike is the right word. Before we make our presence known, we simply sound off the air raid siren, making sure that everybody gets underground.
That's going to get most people out of ground, but it's not going to get rid of first responders. It's not going to get rid of the EMTs. It's not going to get rid of idiot assholes who are going to yell at the sky because they believe that they can fight a tornado. You want to save them. That is good. You want to be a leader. This is even better. But if you go in with a thought of no collateral damage, then your opponent has a tool against you, psychologically, if not physically. You need to make sure that when you are willing, you don't want him to win. You don't want to be that person to shoot through civilians to get there. But you also need to recognize that he will be targeting civilians, or the Illithid will, or the Orcs will, and it's your job to put them down. Minimally, and hopefully understand that there are a bunch of clerics who are running behind you trying to do their jobs, or surgeons even more importantly. Your planet has a number of surgeons. Let them do the job. Be the soldier, don't be the doctor.
I'm supposed to be the soldier that will become the leader. it's hard for me to make the decision of, yeah, let me just get in there and not think about the people who are going to be under my rule.
I didn't say don't think about them. I didn't say don't care about them. I said don't believe that you can save them all. Save most. Work to save them all. But if you go in there with the thought that you can save everyone, you'll hesitate. Trust your doctors and trust the people behind you that we will be the ones making sure that those are saved. Don't be the one trying to save people and fight a war in front of you. Those are two different jobs. Be the soldier. Let the EMTs be the people caring for the people behind you. You're showing your care by bringing doctors.
How many medics do we have on our end on the assault?
Aminat says, we have 2 with the Night Sepulchres. They'll be with me on the front lines. Saskia notes that she has 5.
We talking about field medics or
Field medics.
better than nothing? Okay. I don't want to also talk down on them because they're not clerics, but
Can you boost your sound a bit?
I can definitely try. Last time I did that was either too high or too low. Is it better?
It's better, but it goes like this.
Forgot to do the thing here. Audio settings. It's not on automatically adjust. It really is cranked up to the max. I'm gonna have to get a new.
Oh, wow, that's a whole lot better.
Okay, I guess. Wishful thinking makes it work.
Also, Eddard, you have a number of doctors and surgeons on that planet.
Yes, that's true. But you're right. I do care a lot about liberating them from the Mind Flayer influence and the asshole on my throne is gonna be the fastest way to get them back in shape.
Well, if we only assault the castle, says Saskia. If we only assault the castle, the casualties should be minimal. Remember, you will be in a battle frame. Buildings will be crushed. There's nothing you can do about that. The closer we remain to the royal grounds, the less likely we are to step on anything.
So we need to contain this to that area as well.
If the Mind Flayers figure out your weakness, they will go after everyone.
And that's where you all come in. Because I'll be focused on the one asshole. Well, hopefully the one.
Yeah, we assume that.
He's gonna play fair? Yeah, I assume the opposite.
No, he won't.
He's gonna play dirty. And we need to be able to show everyone that he's not playing nice.
Well, hopefully I can try to minimize casualties by disabling some of their defenses so that there will not be much a fight, at least in the castle's grounds.
Like, oh, there'll be a fight. Don't get that one twisted. It's
Well,
just how
not
much of it.
Yes, no, well, mostly just with the mechs, like, you know, just making sure that they don't, yeah,
Doctor,
and like.
You do remember that this is an entire population that's geared towards war and training as military service is compulsory, right?
So they should be able to all handle themselves on the ground. Unfortunately, some of them will handle themselves against you.
My point is, as much as you might want to disable their weaponry, and I think that's a beautiful idea, and I firmly support this because I will be sneaking in a back door with you, and I would like not to get shot as frequently as possible, that doesn't mean that that's going to slow them down as much as you would like.
Improvised weapon and bladed weapon and rocks. All right. What are the next preparation we need to do to get this thing on the way?
Oh my god.
Somebody needs to tell me which of the two armadas you wish me to scry upon to see if you wish to dump a nuclear warhead upon them.
Well, probably the Illithid. I think I
They're
guess
the
it
biggest
depends.
threat right now. Although
The orcs may be quite
Maybe-
big too.
they may be brewing something. At least we know of the Illithids and more likely their plans. The orcs, we have no idea.
I would also like to point out that wherever we blow this thing up, it will end up with a no magic zone around that area. Are you prepared to do that around Lakshay Prime?
How big is going to be how big is the area planned?
It's a few hundred feet.
It's just going to be a pocket in the vastness of the void.
The arcane warhead creates a 5d10 plus 5. I figure it's times 5. 5d10 times 5 feet wide dead magic zone.
I don't care. It's gonna be, unfortunately, I don't see the problem with such a small zone. More than likely, I would ask the gnomes what they think about that, because they live in it.
Well, you can get around it. I suppose is the best way to describe it. I mean, we've lived there for many generations.
Is it going to be like a speed bump in space?
Look, the biggest it could go is 250 feet in radius. The size of a ship. Like, it's not... It's nothing to worry about.
You can.
Okay.
I mean, you could just make that into a neutral zone where, you have to use non-magic tech to go meet and discuss.
So like it wouldn't be the first time I've used non-magic tech, so I'm pretty fine with that. Let's find out what the orcs are brewing, if they're brewing anything, and then we might just decide to sling that hunk of anti-magic to the Illithid instead. Didn't the Illithid have like a big ship of sort that we saw?
Yeah, they have a capital ship over Lakshay 1. Lakshay Prime.
Okay, let's take a look at the orcs first before we just decide to take that one down. Have we ever either tested or theorized about the effect of a anti-magic bomb, basically, on the psyche of the Illithids at all?
You mean their psychic connections?
Right. What would happen if? I mean, I
No.
understand it blows up to 250 feet, but any quote unquote EMP wave that gets sent out, anything like that we know of?
Kind of like a nuclear bomb, the radius of the explosion is 100 miles. Pretty much like an actual nuclear bomb. It will destabilize electronics. You're not sure about psychic connections. And even Chet, who made the bomb, is not sure about it.
But psionics and those similar magical capabilities are still magic. So we don't know how much it'll be affected, but it should affect something.
In addition, if we blow this thing up above Lakshay Prime, chances are it's going to affect the planet as well.
Oh no, the ships are in high orbit.
Oh,
They're not.
You
they're-
don't see them from the ground. Because, like with I could have been clearer with Saskia earlier. The people on the ground on Lakshay, they have no clue that there's a fleet of Mind Flayer ships blockading the planet. They don't see them.
okay. All right, orcs, scry, then we decide where we sling it. And then we need to get the plan on the way. We're wasting daylight.
All right then.
Scry away, please. Do you need any way of concentrating? Do you need anything in particular?
Nope, the void is always with me. And I'm
Okay,
always with
that's
the
good.
void.
You sure I really can't help? We can vacate the room if you need to.
Do I disturb you when I do such?
No. I'm just very nervous right now. I want to make sure this plan goes along fine.
Do I make anyone else in this room nervous when I embrace my gifts with the void?
I didn't say that what you were doing was making me nervous. It's the whole situation. The whole...
Saskia
It's
says, the faster we do it, the better.
Oh,
I'm gonna shut up now.
Like I said, I think Gideon decided to raise his hand, and Sasuke's like, "Put it down."
He was going to block. He was going to put his hand in my mouth, like cover my mouth, wasn't he?
no.
No, he said when Capuchet asks about the void, he just like, "No, don't like this. No, like this." Sasuke's just like, "You're fine."
So Kebachet, who's always prepared, brings out an obsidian, a circle of obsidian with silver around the outside. It's a mirror. Looks old, inherited. And she sets it down in front of her and puts her hands on either side of it and just smiles at kind of that predatory smile that you see birds of prey give as she casts scry upon the orc capital ship or surrounding Lakshay, and preferably with the commander of the war chief, right? She would
Yeah.
I would know enough about their
Well,
like Saskia
Civilization?
would have had it. Saskia would have had. Well, no. More importantly, Saskia would have had enough information to give me who's the, leading the assault.
there's definitely a picture of their leader, like the one that's attacking Lakshay, or at least a picture of the capital ship, the orcish capital ship.
Yep.
Do you speak orcish?
No, but
Oh.
I don't. Hold on. I has to check a thing on the thingy.
Oh, dang, I don't speak Orcish either. Oh, that's going to be fantastic.
I have to check a thing on the.
Is there a translator in this room?
Yes, Doxy. He's got his universal translator on him all the time.
It's true.
Get me that babblefish.
I can understand everything.
How does it affect the scry though? Can you?
I don't think it does.
It does. It doesn't.
It's a device.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't affect. It also, not knowing the language doesn't affect the scry for me either.
No,
It's
it's just he's saying something in orcish,
Yeah.
Cool.
talking into a what you could assume is a console, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very guttural,
Guttural.
Guttural.
a very guttural voice with harsh consonants and very few vowels. And he speaks for a good couple of minutes, probably half the duration of your spell. Then he slams a fist on the console, breaking it, and sparks are sent flying. He turns around to a few other orcs that are working behind on other consoles. You see him pull out a massive pistol, shoot one in the back, and then yell at the others as they scramble about and try to operate the ship.
Is this Christopher Lloyd? Or do I have a Christopher Lloyd? Or
Oh my god.
on?
Ah, yes.
No.
Oh, dang. Ooh.
Not this time. And that's when your 10 minutes are up.
But because she is intelligent enough, can she just have been repeating out loud? I mean, this is not the first time she's scried on something. Can she
I
just
would say make an intelligence check
Okay.
to try to repeat accurately what you're saying, what you're hearing.
18.
Yeah, you get, Doc see the gist of it. They were asked to leave Lakshay Prime alone, and that they've been gifted other planets. However, the captain of the ship is very angry at that prospect, and was violently disagreeing with whoever was speaking through the console. He ended up shooting one of the other orcs and yelled at the rest to turn the ship around and head immediately for... where's my map? 2 seconds. To head immediately for Chiron, the second biggest planet, most populous planet in the Lakshay system.
So, that's the thing that happened.
So they're going to leave us alone, but they're going to be attacking a planet that more than likely has some of our troops or some of our people on it.
That can come second. For now.
Well-
Yes, but the front line is moving that way.
Or I can, again, so this is option 1 for shooting the very big bomb at. Or do you wish me to scry on the Illithid capital ship?
Is that going to prevent you from... Not prevent you, is that going to deplete your spells? You're going...
It takes more than 8 hours for me to get from here to there.
Oh. Go ahead. Let's take a look at our...
It's a chance, however, we know they deal with demand, so hopefully they don't have anything to block anything from seeing things.
Oh, shoot, that's right. And they might...
Well,
hopefully...
not only that, but they speak telepathically, so you won't overhear things.
No, but at least give me a view of what's going
Visual,
on.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, no,
Okay.
it's a good try. I'm just they seem like they're probably way
Yes.
smart in that area.
I would say if they are able to look back, to gaze back on us, because they have... Let me finish.
We will allow
It'd be
you to-
best... You're lucky I like you. I would shoot you. No, I
Practically your father. You're not shooting me.
Yeah, I'm not shooting anyone. I would say it would be best for you to perhaps scry on them in isolation, like somewhere where they either can't scry back due to certain protection, or just somewhere where they can't see anything of value.
Well, what I'm thinking is scrying on an Illithid captain, if that's even what you call them, probably isn't the smartest idea. They might have the ability to block you. What about someone beneath them? And he looks over at Saskia. Has there been any intel?
Oh, no, Myra.
What?
Can you describe to me any of the drone slaves that you worked with on that, any of them, in detail?
They're from many different species. Most of them were outside our galaxy. They look like orcs, but they're made of sort of like mushrooms, and they have weird mossy growths on them. Not particularly intelligent, not good not very much conversationalists. They tend to keep to themselves. They drool a lot, and yeah, that's it.
Usually such populations as were Lithid don't usually pay much attention to what their slaves are being viewed upon.
This is a good idea.
Does that...
That sounds good to me. I think that's a smarter choice than trying to go after the mind flayers.
And you wish me to do this alone? You, is that your wish, Eddard, that I not be among others when I scry upon, in case there's something that goes wrong?
No, I mean, we should definitely be there just in case something does go wrong. At least one of us.
They can't harm me. And she kind of brings her hand up and...
Yeah. Well, and then also you now have protection. I mean, that's why I built the spine. I forgot the name of it. What did I call it again?
The harness.
The harness, stability harness. There we go.
I would say by yourself. So they don't know. All they'll see, if they can gaze back, it's you. No war room, no planning of any sort, just...
I mean, I don't know how that magic works, but I mean, I look on people all the time without...
See what now?
All right then. All right then. Thank you, Myra. I will... then if that just meets with your approval, then I will retire momentarily to somewhere away from here to scry for you all.
Saskia, when we bring people back, where do we keep them? That might be a good place.
A prison?
Well, trying to be nice about the terminology, but...
I don't think we were. I wasn't under the impression that we were bringing anybody back here.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, where would you keep folks if you were to bring someone back for interrogation, anything of that sort? That might be the best place for our priestess.
Oh, there are unused rooms further down in the bunker. We stopped expanding because we didn't have the manpower.
You know, I'm just going to... No. I'm not going to take an interrogation room. Gideon, as kind as that is an offer, personal...
Fair. Then do
discomfort.
whatever you need to do.
She kind of double swallows at that, and rubs her left wrist, and then shakes her head and picks up the mirror off the table and nods to you all and walks out and walks down to... opens a random door, probably like to a storage closet.
Okay.
So you, a broom and a mop, scries on the Illitids.
Yes, I'm going to scry on preferably one of these mushroom orc things that is near the capital ship, preferably near where I know the bridge of the capital ship is. I've seen the schematics of the capital ship enough to know where the bridge is.
What's your save DC?
18.
The spell works. And you see a room with purplish pink walls that seem to breathe and writhe. Sometimes slime comes down from the ceiling in large glob and just splash on the ground. Around you are 5 figures. It is very dark. It doesn't seem like the Illithids need lighting to see.
Neither do I.
3 of them are mind flayers. You can definitely see them. They are standing up with their tentacles wrapped around these steel orbs on pedestals. Their eyes are completely reversed, and the rest of their body is relaxed. And the tentacles keep writhing on that orb. all three of them are silent, and the two other figures are these like mushroom and moss-covered orcs, wearing nothing but loincloths and this contraption around their neck that extends upward to like the stem of their brain and then pierces inside. They are zombie-like in their movements, but they go to and fro the three illithids, giving them massages on their hands and shoulders. You feel from like the subtle movement that this is a ship on idle, and it's not moving.
Okay. I don't. Do I think there's silver bowls that they're wrapped their tentacles around? Is it Is it portion of the Is it something that's driving the function of the ship, or do I think it's for something else? Serve some other purpose.
Can you make a technology check?
Can I make an intelligence check? Yes.
You could make an intelligence check. That would be with disadvantage.
Well, I don't get technology as an option.
So that would be
For my
intelligence at disadvantage.
Yeah.
You got this.
That's a 21.
What the f-
Yes!
Damn, girl.
Doxy!
Wow.
You've been learning. You've been learning, girl.
Yeah, Doxy is evidently rubbed on you over the course of these
Rubbed
last
off.
months.
No.
Rubbed off on you. Rubbed
No,
off
that's even
on
worse. That's even worse.
you. Sorry.
Just stop.
No.
This is when missing a word in a sentence changes everything.
This is why grammar is important. Remember that Oxford comma is a very important thing.
So, Doxy rubbed off on you, and you can surmise that these orbs are the equivalent of what would be a control console of some kind.
Okay.
They either they control something.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what exactly. It could be the ship. It could be communications. It could be weapons. But definitely, this is like a control station for something.
Yeah, it's tied to the control of the ship. Okay. Cool. Does she see anything else before her 10 minutes are up?
No, but you hear something.
Okay.
A very loud, booming voice comes to mind. And says, "Spying on me, are you?"
I mean...
You can't
Here's the-
speak through your scrying.
No, I can't, but does anyone else other than my target know?
If they fail the check, and if a creature can see invisible object, they would see the sensor as a luminous orb about the size of your fist.
Okay, there. Yep, so they see me. I think she would say, even though she knows that they can't hear her, is all's fair, and then flip them off and end the spell.
Of course, you would flip them off.
Just keep a chat. And then promptly be very careful wrapping up the mirror. It's an antique, and she's not going to break that. And then walk very calmly back in and sit very politely back in and say, "So do you want the good news or the bad news?"
Bad news first.
It was mildly noticeable.
Okay. They know we saw something.
They know that someone saw something.
They don't know it's you.
Not
That
unless
you
they
know
try.
of.
Not unless they try and get back at me, but they can't actually get back at me.
Because la 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 la.
Yes. My God,
Good news.
Good news. They're sitting on idle in front of the ship, and I think, Doxy, I can kind of sketch for you what their control room looked like. It was very odd.
And Doxy like immediately is like, does it look like this? And like pulls up the internal scans of the hollow scans of like some of the illithid ships that we've encountered in the past. Like the Doxy is all about collecting data and like dissecting technologies that are like, ooh, what's this? So yeah. Sorry. Anyway.
It actually doesn't look at all like the other ships that you've seen.
Okay.
No. And she'd kind of sketch it out. Like she's a surgeon and a doctor, so she has a really good ability to like you know
Yeah.
sketch
You got-
diagrams.
Yeah, you got that mental capacity to like remember precise things of
Yeah.
like
But also the
minutia.
steady hand to make sure that
Yeah, yeah.
Very steady hand. You don't want to break anything.
Surgeons.
Hashtag surgeons. And so she'd kind of sketch what the control room looked like, and the three standing there, and the fact that they get massages and all of this bullshit things. And then, so my bet and preference would be to fire. Well, those what you want. Which of those two options do you want to fire a very large bomb at?
I mean, I'm.
The
Well-
illithids are a clear and present danger in the immediate right now, especially around the planet.
Well,
If we-
and the orcs have been around for a while, and I mean, yes, they've always been aggressive.
The question is, the illithids you saw, are they commanders? Important.
Well, I spied on the command ship. Probably the pilots of their command ship. Not necessarily important, but vital.
Well,
And then
now
somebody noticed that I was there.
yeah, they now someone knows that something is up.
Which
So
means
I
they
was-
might have better security for such a very large boom.
Possibly.
Or we need to act quickly.
We need to act quickly.
Armanot, your
It's for the illithid.
vote is for the Illithid. Armanot, you're the one who's going to be leading this ground battle or frontline battle. Is there a preference you would like?
We're gonna deal with orc stragglers on the planet, that's for sure. But whatever the Illithid have down there, probably Rothians. The Knights and I can handle those. But I feel like so long as there's a blockade around Lakshay, you're going to have a harder time trying to get in.
Very well then.
We can always make a hole through a blockade first.
That's your job. So, all right, bomb on the Illithid then, capital ship. Is that where we're sending this thing?
Yes,
That's my vote.
that's my vote as well. The orc technology is easier to decipher than the illithid.
Do we even know if the bomb doesn't just do anti-magic?
Oh no.
It
No, it
does
does
a-
hundreds of points
bomb.
of radiant damage.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so-
Of
it
mega
bombs too.
radiant damage.
Well, and the radius of that is much larger than many ships, right? It's
Hundreds
like
of-
200, hundreds of meters.
Hundreds of miles.
Yeah, well, meters, miles, whatever.
Well, there's a big difference.
There's a difference. Listen,
I know.
It's 200
As
miles
someone that
across.
studied engineering, I know the difference between miles and meters. Anyway,
The only thing is everything within 10 miles is going to take damage automatically. The
I'll
other
say-
ships around will
Have a
be
chance.
damaged. Well, since they're ships, they mostly won't be destroyed. But they will be damaged, and they're going to have to move out of the way. And also, the Illithid aboard those ships, if they remain alive, because chances are the explosion will kill the people aboard the ships without destroying the hull of the ship. But if everyone's left alive, they're also poisoned for 24 hours.
So we'll have a lot of illithid derelict ships. More to study. I like this.
I'm all for this. All right then, let's Stargate a bomb.
Oh, war sucks.
Say that when you've actually been in one more than a month.
So, we get
Fair.
started.
Finally.
Hold on, he's putting music on.
I love the battle music for this game.
Who teleports the bomb?
Oh, well, I was gonna ask.
Doxy and Kebichet working together.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask, like, can we have like the insurgency team with the bomb in the spider's ship? Basically, like, we're cruising, we do like a jump, and like as we enter the space, we teleport, and then like they keep cruising down to the planet, kind of thing. Like I kind of like imagine like just like this crazy fucking run.
We need our Stargate to teleport the bomb.
Oh right.
Is the Stargate even still functioning?
Yes,
Uh-huh,
well,
yeah.
is in there right now.
Oh, let's make sure we don't invite anybody else in.
Oh, we don't want Osmodeus again or Space Medeus?
Space Medeus.
So,
Yeah.
Going around somewhere else.
They've been rebranded Space Medeus.
you basically want to go through the door, use what, plane shift?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That said, it'll take you a week to jump from the planet that you're on to reach Lakshay.
Really?
Yeah. So do you
If we
want to
do, like,
detonate the bomb a week before, or do you want to wait until you're closer?
Doxy, is there a mathematical way you can determine the length of the shockwave distribution and how far out that would take you?
Yes.
Because preferably that would tell us exactly how far out we should detonate this bomb, so we don't have to deal with flying through shockwave
And
radiation.
Well,
Yeah, that's the important part, I think.
well, and Simon, I kind of imagined that we were doing the scry kind of as on the go, but that's
Yeah.
just,
Oh, sure.
That's just kind of because I was thinking like we didn't once we scried, that's kind of potentially playing a card.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry for not clarifying that, but I'm down for whatever. I didn't realize it was going to take us a week to get from place. I thought the jump was like instantaneous because we had the dark matter engine.
No, the dark matter engine allows you to jump. Your dark matter engine is fast, but the other ships are not as fast as you.
Oh,
You go as fast as the slowest.
right. That makes sense. Okay. So is Eddard piloting? Well, no, because we're jumping, so I should pilot.
Do I need to be roached out? I mean, I
Yeah,
can do
no,
that.
you can easily do it through Moss stations and not have to make rolls.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So you'll exit from the closest, the Lakshay Moss station,
Oh, logistics.
which
Oh.
is like thousands of kilometers away from the planet. The moment you get out of the Maw,
Right.
you could plane shift and you'd be safe.
Okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking is we'll do the scry once we're like as close as possible to Lakshay, with like from the Moss station to the Lakshay, if like that makes sense. So we're like within a day's reach or something like that of Lakshay.
All right.
Okay, so we'll do the scry then, and then go. All right, we're gonna do the dive bomb with plane shift and fucking YOLO.
Duxie.
The ships jump out
shit.
of the Moss station.
Shields on, weapons on. Shit's about to go down.
Yours, the spiders, Chet's, and the dropship with the Sepulture Knights and the other soldiers.
And we begin broadcasting challenge speech once we leave
Yeah.
the mall station.
Oh yeah.
Come at me, bro.
It sounds better than that.
Edard,
Yeah.
the essence of the speech is that. Edard,
Yeah.
can you make a persuasion check using your newfound expertise?
You better believe it.
And with the hologram and like all the
Yep.
ambience, can we give him advantage in some way, shape, or form? Because we're like assisting him with that?
Sure, sure.
Is there wind blowing my hair?
Yeah.
Someone's
like-
behind you
like
blowing your
The
hair.
Lakshan flag, like the ancient Lakshan flag, the original king blows behind them.
That soothes my soul. Let's see. Oh. 15. Wow, that sucks.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Advantage.
So you issue your challenge to the general. You don't hear any reply,
Oh, he knows we're coming now.
but now he knows you're coming.
Oh, that's cool.
You jump out of the warp. Void, sorry. Yes, Saskia is with you aboard your ship.
Mhm.
Now would be the time for the bomb.
Okay.
Yes.
So how am I assisting with the bomb? I forget.
Can we make sure that we broadcast the ship being...
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll take footage of it and then we'll do it afterwards.
I think live? Okay.
I think the order of this has been a little bit off, but that's okay. Let's go.
No. Well, I mean, we don't want to. We kind of want to broadcast it, but yes, no, we could. We don't
Let's
want to
do this,
broadcast
let's do
us
this.
doing it.
Yes,
No.
let's do this.
We'll
Okay.
edit ourselves out. So I think you should fire, and I'm providing you guidance.
Oh, wait.
I'm the targeting. You're the firing.
Oh, so I'm teleporting this somehow?
We've plane shifted the ship, so now you can use open the Stargate to fire it from this from the plane that we're from the ethereal plane that we are on, or we've flown into the ethereal plane. You need to now fire. Yes, teleport. Just fire the gun.
Okay, sure.
I thought you were teleporting the bomb on the ship.
Yeah, I thought we were
Yeah, we are.
targeting this.
That's what we are. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I guess I'm confused.
So you don't need to fire.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like
So
I don't know. So
I
what do we do?
will
We're just
configure the
teleporting. We're just
bomb.
teleporting there. Yeah.
Yeah. I will configure the bomb to explode as
Yeah.
soon as you teleport it. Got it.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Is that
Okay.
he's configuring it. I'm telling him where it's going. We're putting it there, and then we're getting the fuck out.
I love how people thought there was like a mechanics thing behind it, and he's like, "No, I'm literally doing this. You're doing that. It's just what's happening."
Here's the thing, though.
You
On
drop.
paper, are we supposed to be firing the bomb to activate it?
No. Because
No,
we
there's
can,
a
we-
timer.
I've
we've
I've
changed
rigged
it
Oh,
for timer.
time that away, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. I rigged it for
Boom.
like less than a 5-second timer. So as soon as you like plane shift it, boom, we activate, boom.
Okay.
I mean, I could do it longer, but then
No.
You plane shift onto the Illithid capital ship with the bomb.
and then we leave.
You turn the timer on. I will ask you, Doxy, to make an initiative roll.
oh fuck me.
I've cast guidance on you. I don't.
Yeah, but my initiative. All right. Let me.
It is an ability check, so.
But
You can
wait,
do this.
I mean guidance, but I mean no. Can you? Oh my god.
Any ability check.
All right, I have a
In
plus
10
3 in
minutes.
initiative.
Go ahead.
I got a natural 1. Guidance? No. Well, no. Is there like no? That's too late now. I've already done
No,
it.
there's no
Plus
adjustment.
4. So
yeah.
that
Again?
Out of
is-
15.
What's that?
You
So it's
appear-
5 plus 8.
Yeah.
Total.
We're no. Mm-mm. He got you.
You appear on the ship, you set the bomb off. The moment you attempt to basically
I do have
disappear
blink and
again.
invisibility.
Yeah, but the moment you appear on the ship, you actually disturb one of the mind flayers who was just passing by, saw you, and immediately reacted with a mind blast.
Bring it, bitch.
Can you make an intelligence saving throw?
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, I can. All right. Now question. Is this psychic damage?
It is psychic damage.
Haha. Well, bitch. be prepared for this. And that's a 26.
You are not stunned for 1 minute,
Oh, that would have sucked ass.
Yeah.
and
That's
thus
like-
would have blown
I-
up with the bomb.
Yeah. I have a +10 to my intelligence modifier saving throw. Bring it.
You
Look, +10s don't matter when you roll a natural 1, so
That's fair.
roll good.
you blink back onto the Scarlet Trust. Do you want to roll damage for the bomb as it explodes?
Oh my god.
That's
Wait,
God.
10d10 plus 200.
Can I roll this with dice, or does someone else want to roll it with dice?
Just roll it and
Roll indeed. We want to show
roll
everyone. We
20.
want to show everyone
Yeah.
who's
All
watching.
right, fine. 10d10 you said?
10d10 plus
Plus
200.
Woo! All right, I'll do it. Just because I'm the techie, I love it. Oh my god.
And that's mega damage, right?
Oh my god.
That is mega damage.
Mega damage.
247.
That was actually pretty low. I think low average.
Yeah,
But that's
that was,
okay.
Yeah, low average. Yeah.
The bomb explodes. You see it from your radar aboard the Scarlet Trust. This
We all put sunglasses on.
blow.
Yeah.
There's
My
like an
visor's so
anomaly
black.
that's being detected. The Illithid capital ship explodes from the front, blowing away a good section of the ship, the bridge and all. The rest is just disintegrated by the force of the explosion. The Elder Brain that was keeping most of the Illithid fleet in check dies in the resulting explosion. Fleets of Mind Flayer starfighters are obliterated. This creates a hole in their blockade.
I've seen this in animes, man. There's like little stars everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just see like cracking ships as they're blasted in half from the force of the
Yep.
shockwave. Yeah.
Um,
And if I could add, I have a servitor drone that's like just following our ship as we're like impulsing, and it's just taking video of all of it, like with the Scarlet Trust emblazoned on the edge.
and
It's for marketing
Now we
later.
now begin broadcasting. Now begin broadcasting.
Oh, okay. And like Doxy just like queues up a bunch of things.
You get closer to Lakshay Prime. Aminot sends one last message to your ship. We're branching off. Good luck on the assault on the palace. May the sun above watch over you.
And I look over at Twitch. Well, he's kind of here.
Is he watching us?
At the moment, Twitch is not paying attention to anything, as is...
Twitch, pay attention! You're driving.
Wait, what? I thought you were.
Well,
You get...
placing a bomb.
You get closer to Lakshay. Through the hole that you've created, there's not a lot of resistance. Actually, the rest of the fleet scrambles to try to follow the Scarlet Trust, leaving you ample time to punch through the blockade. You're approaching the Lakshayan atmosphere. You're in, low orbit almost at this point.
Gideon is like staring and like almost just like rigid as this happens too.
Doxy, if you wouldn't mind activating the defense grid to prevent an invasion from outside, that'd be nice.
It's been done. And like Doxy is basically like in command center mode with like everything. He's watching the defense grid. He's watching the orcs and seeing if they're moving. He's basically doing like battle meditation from what is
Star
the
Wars?
Star Wars game?
Mhm.
Oh fuck, what is it? Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, man, battle meditation. He's like, whoosh.
Yeah, and Kevichet has just kind of gestured and put Peter standing next to you with a hand on your shoulder.
And
guidance.
yeah. And like this is right outside the stealth frame as like we're getting close, because I kind of imagine like what we're gonna do is do like a flyby and just drop on
Yep.
either side the frames.
Anders
with that.
takes up the reins of the ship as you break off into two teams. Eddard and Gideon on one side,
Good luck, everyone.
Doxy, Kabichet, Avandra on the other. Oh, and Saskia on the other. 4 and 2. The first to be dropped will be Eddard and Gideon.
You ready for this?
Well, there's no turning back now. As the air raid siren been turned on.
Oh, well, I mean, do you want them on?
Yes, I want people to scramble out and away.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that was done ages ago.
Good. Of course.
As you approach the palace, a barrage of blaster fire hits the Scarlet Trust.
We talking?
No. Wait, can I disrupt that in any way? Because I've hacked into their system.
We talking about a platform or just personal people shooting at us?
No, we're talking about the anti-air defenses from the palace.
Sure. Is it networked at all? Is my question.
Nope, not those ones. They're physically manned. People have to get on them and fire.
Got it,
Didn't know
okay.
It's
that.
not automated defenses. So I will roll 3 attack rolls.
Can we take the evasive action?
If you take the evasive action, it'll be harder to drop people, but it's possible.
The ship can probably handle it.
Their ship can handle it. Their ship will handle this.
All right, let's do this.
Do I hit the ship on a 25?
Yes,
Yes.
you do.
On a 12?
No,
And on an 8?
No.
only one shot.
The ship takes 13 points of damage, which the shields absorb.
All right,
without a
Scarlet,
problem.
hang in there.
She got
Eddard.
this.
Eddard, there's only room for yourself aboard your mobile frame.
What
Your
about
latch
Gideon?
frame.
Oh, he's out.
Gideon's gonna have to
shoot.
latch onto it or something.
Yeah, I'll latch
Oh,
on, but like
I thought there was like a dual pilot seat, or no?
No, not in his.
Oh, okay.
Not this one, no.
Well, we have the life pods and stuff,
I'll be fine.
Oh,
yeah. or
Yeah.
like the dropship. Yeah.
He's got technomancy. He can just make himself
Yeah.
magnetic and stick to the
I'm
back.
fine. Yeah, like, he's just like,
Are you gonna do
like,
some dope ass like superhero
fine.
landing shit?
He's gonna remind me
I
just of a cat holding on to dear life.
You will learn why I was the commander of the Lakshayan army before these idiots were here.
All right, Grandpa.
You-
Hang on.
The ship, the Scarlet Trust, flies over the palace. On Twitch's signal, Eddard jumps off with the mobile frame. Inside the mobile frame, Gideon, how do you latch on to the giant armor vehicle? The giant Gundam.
Giant Gundam. It basically is, though. But I mean, no. But well, one, he's going to phantom grapple himself and make sure he's latching onto it. But also, really good idea. Actually, use some technomancy to make sure he's as electronically connected to it as possible. But and more so, gets like stabilization and shit, so he's not being knocked off or anything like that. There's like always a tug back. But yeah, he's gonna hold the fuck on.
That's a dope ass visual, man.
Look, I just picture like this big ass thing, and you see this old man just hanging on, just
Yeah.
like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, I can't remember what your outfit we were wearing, but I just like imagining like any kind of loose clothing is just like
Oh yeah,
flapping
just,
and, like,
oh yeah.
and then like the blaze, yeah.
The mech falls down and lands in front of the palace with a loud boom, sending out a shockwave of debris all around, probably doing some good damage to the front garden.
Ah, shit. I have to rebuild that.
We're fine. Let's go.
You
Oh, you're
can-
still there?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I'm
hanging.
still
He's
here.
hanging outside, like on your shoulder, type thing.
I'm gonna bring him down with my giant hand.
You notice, the two of you, that there is a figure waiting for you. on the steps of the palace. Now, the palace is this very, like, Versailles-looking thing. Sprawling estate on multiple stories. Very well decorated, but also very fragile. It's an old building that's been, you know, upgraded technologically with, like, defense systems and all, but the look of it is very, like, Renaissance-ish. And on the steps of the palace, hands clasped behind his back, in full Lakshayan regalia, is the general. His beard flapping in the wind. Hair, gray, white hair, slicked back.
This is not the usurper. This is the general of the army.
Yeah, the Mind Flayer.
Oh.
And he approaches, few steps, just gets down, like, looking up at the giant Lakshayan frame. And you see him do a thing with his hand and call out to you through thaumaturgy, his voice amplified. You have failed.
You sound bad for human.
What is it that you hope to accomplish here, old man?
Oh, he's not even talking to me.
That nerd, he's so precious, like little baby, just like, I want to be powerful. Gosh, oh. Gideon just steps down, like kind of hops off of the frame and starts to walk forward. And as he does two things. One, he summons his force buckler, and two, he diamond edges his rapier. He steps forward. You call yourself a general of an army of a place that isn't even yours. Talk as much as you want. Your head's going to be off of it very soon.
We shall see. And he gets, like, he steps down the other steps, basically, to meet with you around 300 yards away from you in the garden. In the background,
I will also touch the bracelet and death ward myself.
In the background, there's a
happening.
2 seconds.
Okay.
In the background, there's the giant suit of Eddard standing there. Eddard, from where you are in your Lakshayan frame, you notice several weak points on the palace, like that begin forming. And before your frame has time to warn you, the front of the palace explodes.
Oh,
in
great!
a shower of stone and marble. Many of the mega turrets are taken out due to that.
Can I shield Gideon with my shield?
Yeah, you can put the shield down in front of Gideon.
I also have my own shield.
Dope.
Yeah, but the rubble is bigger than a buckler.
I said what I said. I said what I said.
As the rubble flies past the general, there's this shimmering purple sphere that appears around him. And a giant piece of a column just flies and bounces off the sphere. From the wreckage of the palace, a dark gold and black Lakshayan frame rises up. And echoing from the frame is the voice of the usurper. You have come to reclaim the throne of your parents, pup.
you'll see that my bark hurts a lot less than my bite. That makes sense.
All of your speeches suck. And he gets
Talk to
nicked.
my speech writer,
He gets...
and I'm gonna just bolt toward him.
Alright. Meanwhile,
My speeches are great.
the
What are you
ship,
talking about?
the Scarlet Trust, flies around back of the palace, dropping Kebichet, Doxy, Saskia, and Avandra. All four of you land on the ground in the gardens, in the back gardens. You're about 100 yards from the palace when you notice troops coming out from bunkers hidden in the garden grounds, rifles in hand, charging at your direction, urging their comrades to shoot to kill.
Well, like I imagine as I'm leaving the dropship, I activate the stealth nanofiber cloak, and I hide Kebichet inside of that cloak.
And as we're leaving, I cast Bless on you, me, Saskia,
Oh yeah, Saskia, that's right.
and
Yeah, both of you in the cloak.
who else is actively coming with us? Just the three of us, right?
There's four of you. Avandra, Spider,
Avandra.
Spider, Saskia, Doxy, Kebichet.
I cast Bless on the four of us.
Okay.
All right.
So just for clarity, if the frame moves less than 1,000 feet on its turn, I have advantage on my stealth checks, and I can take the hide action while lightly obscured conditions. So like, I imagine like the dust is billowing up with the with the ship above.
Yeah. You're in a giant frame, by the way. They're on foot.
Yeah. I'm gonna step on them
Um,
while like cloaked by like a nano shield. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I'm
They're
gonna
not.
ask
They're just gonna see like giant steps and like, what the fuck is going on?
because you're. I think 100 yards is more than
1,000 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. It's 100 yards is 300 feet. So it's you basically have to take like one step to bring the thing to the palace.
Yeah.
However, I'm gonna ask everyone to roll for initiative.
Yes. Let's do this.
Let me just get a notepad, like a physical notepad, because I'm gonna need that.
And we have Bless, right?
That synthetic 20. Bless doesn't affect.
Bless doesn't affect
Initiative.
the initiative.
Yeah.
No, it's an ability check.
No.
No,
Bless
it doesn't.
is- let's say
Bless is
Oh, sorry.
Bless is for saving throws and attack
attack
rolls.
rolls.
Got it. Good to know.
And
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. All right.
so
I need
that's
to
a
look
solid
this
16 from Kebichet.
Yeah,
Alright.
I actually also got a solid 16.
See-
Yeah, twinsies.
We
Woohoo!
only have +2, and like we rolled really high.
And 18 for Edard.
Hell
Let
yeah.
me roll for Avandra. Avandra and Saskia are gonna act together at 9. The soldiers in the back are going to act on 11.
Ooh. I just had a really cool idea, but I'll share that for later. Anyway,
The general. Hey, where's my... Why?
Hmm?
Please work. Ah,
Uh-oh.
there we go.
It rolled it twice.
No.
Oh, a 9.
The general has a 9.
yeah, I'm gonna take him down.
Not a peg.
Yeah.
Don't rush the plan. You can take him down after I do my thing.
And the king has a 17.
Whew.
So, Gideon, you are first. I figure after the rubble lands, Eddard moved his shield, giving you line of sight to the general.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I need to check a thing real quick because I haven't played him in a bit. Sorry. What was I looking for? I do not remember.
Meanwhile, I'll ask Eddard to get ready for his turn.
Okay. I was looking over here. Wrong thing, that's why. Okay. So, yeah. I will see this fuck ass. And
That's his nickname, I suppose.
It is, because I hate him.
And he called you old man.
Exactly. Excuse me. So I will rush for. And how far away is he from me?
300 feet.
Great. Then I'm going to bonus action and cast Quick Step just to. No, I'm not. That makes no sense. I'm going to basically just start boating over there. How far can that go? No, not far enough. Okay, yeah, because 300 feet, he's far away from me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start boating over, and just making sure that's good. What is the wording on that? Oh, why did I do that? Sorry. Okay. Yeah. I'm just boating over, using my full movement to get over there. So that's a lot of feet.
60 feet?
Yeah, that's 60 feet. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, even if I want to do something else, it just doesn't make sense right now.
No, you're still facing. Well, I mean, he's also walking towards you.
Yeah.
Or,
so
like,
we're gonna meet. We're gonna meet each other very soon.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about that. Yeah. Okay.
Eddard.
But
Yes.
that was movement. That was action, and then I will. So I lied. That was bonus action to quick step, and then action and movement. So that's actually 80 feet.
80 feet. All right, good.
Yes.
How far am I from the usurper?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
In the
movement
sense,
range is
in
a
the
lot.
sense that you can one step that you take is 3,000 feet.
Or the movement. Yeah, it's a lot.
Am I close enough that I can be in melee range within this round?
Yes.
Yeah.
So really quickly, if I am a frame, I mean, if Ed, is this like Gideon, like right here? Is that how small he is? I'm trying to think about like size. Oh,
Yep.
no.
Oh no,
Size-
Gideon's down.
Size-wise, you are.
It's like 70 feet. It's like a Gundam. So
you're
the pilot,
basically this big. You're the size of a D&D mini.
right.
Yes! Fuck him up!
And
Not what he says, but
each
still.
step that they take sends, shockwaves and ripples through the ground. So as you're running towards the general, you also have to dodge these clouds of smoke.
Sorry.
Eddard.
Sorry.
Just imagine like
All
building
right.
the cape and shit. Dude, it's dope. Yeah.
Dope.
You
I
meet
am
him
going
face to face.
Oh, absolutely. Face to face and trident to face. So I will strike at thee.
Go ahead.
Do I still? What?
I said go ahead.
Okay, I thought you said what. In that case, it's +7 to hit. Is that including my proficiency and my dex?
No,
or do
you
I add that
use-
on top?
You use the ship's bonuses.
Okay. Damn it. Roll 1d20 +7.
Like if you have abilities like action surge and stuff like that, you can use them. But for anything else, you use your frames bonuses.
15.
You strike with your trident at the king, who deflects the blow with the frame's arm.
Listen here, you little shit. Do I still get 3 attacks?
Yep.
19.
That hits. What about the third one?
25.
That hits. Deal your damage.
Getting there. Or not.
Fail.
13, 11.
You strike the first time and you notice this like force field that appears under the on the blow of when you strike it. You reach back and strike again, pierce through the shield, and actually damage the frame.
Nice.
He looks down at it and says, "Oh, not bad. But how about this? Is your turn over? Or do you do anything else?"
Rereading real quick. Turns over.
Turns over?
Keeping action surge just in case.
So he draws a laser sword.
Is he greater than 16?
He's at 17.
Ah, dang it.
So,
Bastard.
and he begins striking at you in a flurry of blows.
Monk style or
No,
ask.
just
I know.
four attacks.
yeah.
Do I hit you on 27,
Yes.
23, 28, and 12?
Yes, no.
All right, so your frame, does it have any shielding?
I mean, I have a shield, and it says armor class 15 with shield, but I...
Okay, so you don't have shield
shield.
points. So you take 30 points of damage.
Wow, I'm at 10. Fuck.
Okay.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's cool.
Doxy, do the thing!
Yeah. I got you, bro. I got you! And, like, communication. Anyway.
Meanwhile, back of the in the back garden, Doxy and Kebachet.
Doxy.
Yeah. Okay. So, ignoring the soldiers. Wait. So, remind me again. What was the plan back here? We were going to.
Your job is to get me close enough that while you're broadcasting, I can show that Elithid for everything that he is.
Yes. Got it. Okay.
And also potentially shut down any type of shit that's happening in the background.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me. I got so many things. Okay. So I'm gonna move. I kind of imagine. Okay. So the way that I imagine this is, the cloak essentially obscures me from view. It does say I have to make a stealth check.
Yeah, you
to
do
be-
have to make a stealth check.
But I have advantage.
Yeah.
All right. And I have bless. No, it's not for ability check. Sorry. But let's see. Stealth. Okay, so that is a 15.
15.
Well, is it my stealth?
Yes, it's your stealth.
Okay. Okay. So I have a 15, so I'm like lightly obscured maybe. And then I basically like leap over the castle or the palace, and get Kebachet within 120 feet of the general. Where in relation to the general is the others? Are the two other
Yeah,
frames?
so there's like the two frames are fighting, and then basically almost like between their legs is the fight between Gideon and the general.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna be within 120 feet of that, and literally just like a staff comes down, and the no, actually the staff doesn't come down. Sorry. you see just a glint of eyes, or a glint of the frame's eyes spark, and like this signal pulses out. And as Eddard is making his strike and the general's striking back, there's like a flash from Eddard's frame, and I'm going to enact what did I call it? Sorry,
Hack
all
system?
these new things. The interface spine, which I think it's I can either hold ship, hack system, or commandeer weapon.
So what do you want to do?
Yeah, well, considering he just got effed up, yeah, I think I'm gonna do like basically make it where where as like Eddard is striking, there's like a shockwave and hold ship.
All right, what do I have to roll for that?
Yes. That is going to be
Do you want the spell?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so it is a wisdom saving throw with the engineer. If there is no creature in that roll, the save automatically fails. On a failed save, the target's speed and maneuverability are reduced to 0, and any weapons mounted on it cannot be fired. The target's engineer is at their station or not. They can attempt the saving throw again.
Okay, in this case, because it's a frame, one person does everything.
Sure.
So
So it's a wisdom saving throw.
but it's a wisdom
of
save.
19, I think.
Oh
If
shit.
I recall.
Yes.
So as Eddard strikes, and the other the usurper begins wailing on Eddard, his entire frame suddenly freezes,
Yeah. Okay.
and there are like
that-
lightning bolts sparking between the joints.
Oh, technology. Like, Doxy inside, you can't hear this, but Doxy inside is just cackling.
No, I'm pretty sure that's over the airwaves.
No, it's over our communication, like,
Right.
in your earpieces. You're like, fucking Doxy.
I just went over the other side. You finally cracked.
Yeah. And let's see. I'm trying to remember, because I have something for a bonus action, but I'm trying to remember. Sorry, I wasn't ready for this.
While
I
you're
got too
checking that out,
excited looking stuff up.
Kebechet,
Yes, go.
Well, Kebechet's going to be within 120 feet. Look at this a very annoying general who she knows isn't Lithid, and cast Dispel at him. And because I'm a bitch of the First Order.
Where's everybody at in comparison? How far away is Doxy and Kebechet?
We're like
120
120 feet from you.
Doxy was in a frame, so he basically just dropped like bowling ball Kebechet onto the ground.
No, I'm like he's
Right
holding
there.
me and Saskia.
Yeah. They're behind my cloak, so they're like kind of partially obscured. If that makes sense.
Well, it's because if it would be very hard for you in a frame to gauge 100 feet.
Yeah.
Because
But I'm
of just the
Doxy.
sheer size.
I'm Doxy. I'm mathematically a genius.
Yeah, but also a single misstep will kill Gideon.
Literally a misstep.
Okay, so you'll put me in a place. You'll put me within 120 feet. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I'm within
That's
120 feet. I don't care. I can literally just stand here and fuck shit up. That's what you bring a cleric.
So you
Right.
cast Dispel Magic.
I'm going to count specifically targeting the illusion. And I'm going to cast it at 5th level because I'm a bitch. And if I have to, I will roll for it.
Let me check real quick. Come on, faster. 5th level? It works.
Get wrecked.
The
Get
general from his suit, he's still wearing the Lakshayan like uniform, but the head and the beard suddenly shift into a mass of writhing gray pink tentacles, a bald head from which you can see a massive brain pop out of the back.
As she casts this, like a little servitor comes out from behind the cloak and begins recording, and just getting
the
all
general
of that
looks
glory.
pissed.
Yeah.
Good.
You can see Gideon smile.
And as a bonus action, she just
Of
offhand
course.
gestures
Sorry.
and activates her death ward, and just lets the light of the void kind of carry through her, not mechanically doing anything except making it look dope as fuck, and just kind of waves that kind of like hi bitch wave at the general.
Your bonus action, Eddie.
I suppose. Well, I mean, I couldn't think about it, so I'm just gonna do the death word as well.
Okay. The general. So what will happen with Avandra and Saskia is they're going to run to the palace.
Okay.
What's left of it?
They're going to infiltrate the palace and try to shut down the defense system. So they'll carry with them like the soldiers that were running after you.
What?
They'll create a diversion.
Okay, sure. I guess
That's
like
nice.
I was curious, like you mean like the palace defenses?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, like take care of like killing the people on the turrets and everything.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I can
Um,
help. I can help with that after this. Although, maybe not. I'm trying to do too much.
Don't
Yeah.
spread yourself thin, Doxy.
Well,
Jesus.
I have a way of
Doxy,
disabling
focus.
everything.
Focus.
Overheat beacon. No, I toss to Sasuke or to not Sasuke.
Avandra.
How do you pronounce her name?
Avandra,
No.
the spider.
No. Yeah,
Avandra.
I'll toss my overheat beacon to Avandra. I'll just,
you're in a frame.
He's gonna button to eject it.
Yeah. Like a little canister thing, just like. Prink.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
Sure,
Simon.
I'll allow it, even though it should take you longer to open the cockpit.
I can do that instead of my bonus action. Anyway, whatever.
Um,
No, I get it.
the general suddenly shifts and blurs in his appearance, and there's like it seems like there's two general at the moment, side by side, and they both charge at you.
At who?
At Gideon.
And they would have been 220 feet away.
Now they are 190.
Great.
Like they're running, doing the best they can. Gideon, it's your turn.
Wow. Okay.
While you're thinking about that, everyone think about what you want to do. I will be right back.
Okay. Great. This is going great, friends.
I know. Well, I'm like, nah.
No, everything's going to a plan.
I know it's going
Okay.
amazing. Once we,
Focus
actually, it's
on
like
plan.
the part is like we're getting to each other.
Like I'm
Everything
120
falls
feet.
apart.
I'm 120 feet, and if I have to, I can switch something. It's fine.
No, I feel
I have many things I can do.
Well, okay, so I have two plans. No worries, man. Simon did the same.
Oh, I didn't.
No. So Doxy, focus on the plan that we have written, not any other complicated plan that we haven't
Oh,
discussed.
what? There's a plan that was written down.
Yes. You commented on it.
Oh yeah, there's a plan.
And somehow my Discord got shut down.
So now we've done this. Now we focus on dealing with this
right,
threat,
Gideon.
and then we do other things.
So I'm running forward. And I'm going to bonus action again to run forward even more. So that's 40 feet. But as I run forward, he sees the shift. You tried to take over my kingdom. You tried to take over what was rightfully those I care about. Now, as my good friend Capuchet says, what I picture her saying, suffer, greetings from the void. And his eyes flash, and it needs to make a con save as I use Void Light.
What's the range of Void Light?
120 feet. Wait. It was 190 feet?
Yeah.
No.
Shit.
But you
No,
used
no.
your bonus action to walk forward.
Well, I use my bonus action to quick step. It gives me 10 extra feet. I can't use my bonus action to dash.
So you would be
Literally like 10, 20 feet
you'd
outside
be at
the range.
140. Yeah.
Ah!
So you know
shit.
what? We'll no. For cinematic sakes, we'll say you're at 120. I'll shorten
Fuck yeah.
I'll shorten the distances by 20
Like,
for
we're
everyone.
so close and yet so
Yeah.
far. Fuck it. Yes. Void Light. It needs to make a con save.
Con save.
Love it.
Wait, what am I doing?
And,
Where-
and
There you go.
We're filming all this, right?
Yes.
Thank
yeah,
you.
so that was my bonus action was to send the servitor out and like is filming.
15.
15 fails. My spell DC is 19.
Damn.
how was your spell DC 19?
Because I have a thing that boosts my
Oh,
spell.
okay.
So it takes 1d8. No, it actually takes
No, it takes.
3d8 radiant. Well, it's gonna take a lot more than that, but we're gonna get to that in a second.
Oh Lord.
So it's gonna be 3d8. Sorry, this is 3d8, and then if I rolled 8 on any die, I didn't. So that's 14. Add an extra 11 for War Mage Edge, so that's 25. Plus, I'm gonna go ahead and War Mage Surge, which means I get to double the damage die. So I'm gonna roll those 3d8 again.
Dang.
So that
You
is
beast.
an extra 11.
So 36 total.
Yep. And hold on. Let me make sure.
Is he gonna be goop at the end?
I want him to be, but no. I need to look at the thing. I'm sorry. Oh, yes. I'm going to spend a mastery point. It needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh yeah, because an Illithid is very strong.
Well, who knows? Yes.
14.
Hello. You are restrained into the next round.
So he runs forward to you. The clone appears, and they both stop to stare at the void and stop moving,
Yeah,
staying
buddy.
firmly in place.
Oh, no way. Oh, never mind.
Oh, God.
It didn't. Oh, you got lucky. It didn't require a melee attack. I thought I got to re-roll some of those die.
No. Edard, you're up.
Well, he ain't moving so much, so I will take the time to poke him a little bit.
It's
more.
you have it. They're restrained, right?
No, it's hold person. It's so.
But like
he
on a
has-
ship.
But it's hold person. But
So
on a
you
ship,
have
so-
advantage on your attack roll, and any hit you make in melee is a critical hit.
What? Damn, yo.
All right. Shit. Okay. Wish me luck.
Fucking unload.
That's a miss.
No. It's okay. You got 2 more attacks.
Roll again. That's a miss.
Are you for real?
Yep.
Dude, you're rolling so low, bitch.
I know.
Oh my god. Thank you. Natural 20. It was a crit already. But
So you only hit once.
But you crit. But you crit.
oh my god. Technically it's a double crit, but no, it's a crit.
A crit's a crit. So
Man, that's booty flakes.
It's
So-
2d10 plus 3. So roll another d10.
8.
So 14.
14?
Now, here's the
Yeah.
thing. I could either action search to
Action surge.
Do it.
Or I could heal myself with second wind.
No, you can't
no,
heal
you
your
can't.
ship.
No? Oh,
can't heal
action surge. Okay, there's nothing else I can do.
Surge.
Now, let's see. My missile barrage.
Yeah.
I can target up to 4 different targets, but if I target only one,
It's not a melee attack. You want the melee attack.
Yeah,
because he's
it's not
currently
gonna
restrained.
crit. Yeah.
Yeah, crit. You need to crit his ass.
Well, no. So because you have to hit.
Yeah,
You have to hit.
Okay,
It's
then.
a person.
So I still have advantage, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
First.
That's a hit.
One hit.
Do you crit on a 19?
It's auto crit because he's paralyzed.
Oh,
Held.
right.
18.
That's another hit.
16.
That's another hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Well, what is that? 6d10. 6d10 plus
9.
9.
Is it only 9? Yeah, plus 9. Yeah.
35.
Not bad. Not bad. That's something. That's something.
You take your trident and wail in his at his frame, piercing through, like, right through one of the legs. You pull it back, spin it, stab him through the chest, just below the cockpit area, pull it
Another
out
bitch,
again,
Come on.
and strike it down on, like, the left knee of his frame. The frame itself shudders and bends down involuntarily. Like, despite it being paralyzed, you just dealt so much damage to the mechanical aspect of the shield, the ship, that it's almost not able to hold itself straight anymore. You do
Parts
anything
5.
else?
I'll open the comms.
Mm-hmm.
Yield or die. And I don't know if I can do so, but I'll power on the R-Light missile barrage battery just to, as a show of
Intimidate.
force. Yes.
All right.
I mean, can I persuade him instead?
The king will it's a will save at the end of his turn, right?
To free himself up?
Yeah, to
Yeah.
free the thing
Oh,
up.
because he's still held. Okay.
I don't.
I believe it's end of turn.
It's the end of his turn. Held person is always at the end of your turn.
Yeah, at the end of your turn. At each of their turns.
But technically, right now, his turn would be to break free, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Yep. So wisdom saving throw.
Eight.
Aha!
Nope. That's a failure, Bo.
Meanwhile,
By the way, can I still intimidate him, or is...
oh, you can try an intimidate check, yeah.
I mean, he's not frozen, so he's like in his frame. just
Yeah,
like,
he's
"What is-"
madly trying to. No,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that
Nope,
That did
that
not.
does jack.
Yeah.
Doxy and Kebichet.
Good try.
So, seeing that this is in hand, I leap back. What?
Okay, yeah, go.
Yeah, I can move.
It's a concentration spell.
What?
Hold ship.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
No, it's it's the frame. The frame is doing this. It's not me.
No, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I leap on top of the palace.
Crush part of the palace.
My home.
Gideon like
What? Oh wait, how big? Wait, okay. Let me clarify here. Yeah, are these frames so big that they can't?
They're like
be supported?
Godzilla sized.
Oh fuck. Okay. So yeah, we're kaijuing this shit.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's really
Because,
big.
like I said, the palace wasn't made.
I thought
to,
they were
like-
smaller ships than that.
No, well, in my mind, they're big enough. The thing is, the palace is a very old building.
Oh god.
Modern buildings are bigger than that. The palace is not by far the grandest
right.
monument here.
In respect, I would not have stepped onto the palace. I was more thinking to keep line of sight on both the things.
Mhm.
Otherwise,
Sure.
like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because, well, because they had a hand. Basically, my thinking is like I'm gonna support Avandra and
Spider.
God.
I mean, and Saskia.
Sasuke. Thank you, Sasuke. That's what I was like. I kept thinking Sasuke, and I was like, no, it's not Sasuke. Anyway, Saskia. So I want to support both of them. Can I still see Saskia if I like just move closer to the palace, where like the
Yeah, like you
walls
have
are
like
broken?
you can zoom in on what you see from your cockpit, and you see them basically Saskia teleporting, jumping from place to
Okay.
place, and Avandra just running to catch up. And there are sometimes like whenever they encounter resistance from like armed guards, the two women make short work of them either
Okay.
by jumping over and stabbing them or firing at them in rapid
Women
succession
get
with their
shit
pistols.
done.
Yeah. Well, my thinking was like if there's a big cluster of soldiers, I'm gonna like land there, like just expend my overheat beacon, which any blasters in it's 60 feet, but it's like whatever. So I'm gonna like land in the cluster of them and just wipe out all their guns. And then come back and just support everyone else.
Well, you could also just step on them if you wanted to kill them.
Nope, I don't want to kill anyone. Yeah, I'm trying to save lives here.
All right, make a dexterity check.
Okay.
I love it. It's like I don't want to do this, but
That is a 16. No, it's not
All right.
natural 20. But
So you manage to get like close to the palace. You activate your overheat beacon, and you notice through your vision in the cockpit, like the a lot of the soldiers were
I
hiding.
got like a 360 vision. Blah.
Yeah, they were hiding behind rubble, poking out to shoot. And at some point, they rise up to shoot, and nothing comes out of their rifles.
Yeah.
And then they just get hit by the blaster bolts from Avandra.
Yeah.
You notice, however, in your peripheral vision that the turrets on top of the castle, those that were still operable,
Sure.
they now have spotted you. And they turn their
Stealth.
attention to you. Yeah, I rolled a 16 earlier. I just
bastard.
forgot their turn. So you're lucky.
yeah, that's cool. It's cool. I mean, I got shields too, yo.
But yeah, they
yo.
turn towards you.
See, I don't know exact. I don't think the frames have bonus actions, do they?
It's your own bonus action. But the frame itself doesn't have.
Like things that activate on
Yeah.
bonus actions. Well, because like what I was trying to think of, because I have. Yeah, it's all actions. So, I guess as a bonus action, I'll activate Death Ward.
You've already done that earlier.
No, I didn't.
Oh, 'cause you threw the canister.
I did this.
Alright.
I did this. The canister and the servitor thing.
Cool.
Yeah, taking video of all.
Kebichet.
I really don't like this particular general, and he's holding still, isn't he?
Yeah, but the thing is he is now 50 feet
Yes.
away from you. He's at 170.
That doesn't matter. Well, I can get closer. I'll get closer.
So with a move action, you'd be at 140.
Cool. 140. And then she'll bonus action and she'll just kind of quasi move through the void an additional 15. And then she's within
125.
125. Can I do that? No, actually, she's not going to bonus action. She's just going to look at that and look at Gideon and say, you want to see something fun?
Not really.
Sorry, I do.
I
Hey,
do.
Cool. I have wanted to cast this all of the time, and I'm just going to enjoy doing it. I'm gonna cast Firestorm literally on top of him, and then bring it back around and just kind of encircle the
And he has disadvantage on deck saves.
because he's restrained.
But he also has magic resist, so he's going to roll regular
That's fair.
and fail.
Oh,
Lord.
shit.
And but it's 10 cubes, so she's gonna start on him, and then bring it back and wrap it around the frame of the king.
Oh
Because
yeah,
fuck him.
that's yeah. It's cool looking,
Yeah,
but it's not mega damage.
Yeah.
It's not mega damage, but it looks cool.
I love it.
The
That's-
frame is on fire. The general falls down to one knee. You said 39?
39.
All right. Do you do anything else?
No. Is it the general's turn?
It's Gideon's turn.
I was getting it.
Oh no, it's the general's turn. Haha.
But he's restrained until the turn of my turn.
Yeah, but he can still probably cast something that has a certain range.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Yes.
He can't. Yeah, he can still take actions. He just can't.
He can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he can't move. Yeah, he can't move at all. And I'm. Well, you said we're between 120 feet. So yeah, anything 120 feet can do.
I'm still 140. But, how's he looking?
Bad.
Illithid like.
Illithid like, but very bad.
Like that fried calamari looking right now?
Ouch. Hopefully.
Yeah, pretty much. There's just you rained fire all over him. His whole uniform is burnt. It's pretty much a naked Illithid.
Oh!
Oh, we see more dangly bits than we should.
I like how Omega just like almost gagged in his mouth. Did you take a bite or something?
That's disgusting.
He looks up at Gideon,
Stab
and
it,
you
please.
see his Illithid eyes turn red.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks back at Kebichet, and he waves his fingers, and all of a sudden, it seems like dusk has arrived. The sky is covered in an orange glow, and 4 giant meteors
Whew.
Meteor
crash
Whew.
around the battlefield.
Whew.
2 on Gideon and 2 on Kebichet. Can you both roll dexterity saving throws, please?
Yeah, I need to look
Yeah.
at the thing real quick.
Yeah,
Hold on.
bless
Oh!
Kebichet, remember.
I have bless. Thank God for fucking bless.
Yeah.
That's. Oh wait, my bless didn't roll with that for some reason.
No, it's
but-
okay. You succeed. It's DC 15.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm sorry about the roll, but something I have. I'm trying to remember what it is. Aha! I can add my intelligence modifier to saving throws against spells and magic effects to deal damage.
Nice.
So that is I'm sorry, I'm struggling.
Kebichet, you have to roll again for the second one.
Okay. And I have to, and then I have to add my
E4. Nice.
Yeah, you succeed on both.
Wait, so this is actually going to be a +6, not plus.
Sure.
Okay, I don't have a thing for it. Yeah, sorry. I'll do that. Oh God!
You failed the first one. What about the second
first
one?
one?
Take a rock to the
it's
face.
Horrible.
Don't worry, don't worry. I can fix it.
Oh, it's fine. Sorry.
I can fix everything.
I believe you. Wow!
How?
Oh. Okay.
Wait. Roll it once more.
For what?
Fun. Let's see if that's gonna be a 4 again.
Oh, I should just to see. because
The
that'd be
first
bullshit.
meteor strikes,
Not much better, but
dealing
Oops.
131 points of damage.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Meteor Swarm is a fuck ton of damage.
1 second.
Or half for those that succeeded.
Here's the nice thing: your Death Ward goes off.
Oh, 100%. But I need to check. Hold on. 'Cause
What's your hit points?
I'm going to parry one of them to well, it's not gonna fucking
What?
matter. It's a spell attack. Oh well, no, it's not. It's not a spell attack. I have to make a save. Never mind.
I was gonna be like, yo,
Yeah,
you
you
parried a
can't parry
fucking
this.
meteor. I love it. I
I
love
want
it. So as a war mage, I can believe it, and I'm just like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
So the first meteor deals a total of 131 points of damage,
Damn, yo.
or 65 for those that succeeded. The second meteor deals 140, or 70 for those that succeeded.
Wow. Yeah.
What?
Your Death Ward goes off.
Yeah. 100%.
So does Kevich.
Oh, sorry, we can only be affected once. So the first one deals 63
Oh, thank God.
or 31.
Okay.
Dear Lord, I was
Um,
wondering why this was so.
so-
Oh, that was a lot of fucking damage. How was that
Yeah.
40?
Like 40d6 for Meteor Swarm? I was like,
Yeah, no,
alright.
it's 40d6 per swarm. It's just you can't be affected by more than one. So, Gideon, you took 63 for the first one. Were you still up?
Yes.
Okay. And then you took 80 for the second one. Were you
Now
still
down
up?
and Death Ward.
Okay.
Activated.
And Kebichet, you took 31 for the first one, and then 40 for the second one.
Well, I take half for both. So
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
31 and 40.
31 and 40. Fucking hell.
So,
Her
all in all,
Death
you
Ward
took
goes off.
All right.
Her Death Ward goes off. Which is good.
Fucking Christ.
I mean, just to see, but we know. Hey, y'all, can I make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh.
Have I ever made one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nat
You failed.
20. Nat 20.
Oh, that's on the first, but what about the second?
I know. I passed the first
If you roll another nat 20, no.
one. No.
So yeah, bless
fails.
bless goes
Bless
out.
fails.
Yeah.
Bless fails. But
it's alright.
I was like, wait, shit, I passed a Constitution saving throw. I want that on record. I passed one.
Yeah,
This
you
campaign.
survived. Yeah, one meteor. The general looks at you, Gideon. Anger in his eyes. It's your turn.
You get, it's Gideon's turn?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, does that toasty calamari still looks the same, right?
Yeah.
Great.
Just you have to let me know if he starts to try and change that.
I
watching
will. Yeah. So I'm gonna. I'm gonna say I'm running, but I'm definitely not running because ow, the fuck, shit. And as an action, honestly, he's still far. He's still 90 feet away from me.
Yep.
So I'm going to, yeah, you just see, actually, he doesn't even talk. Those nebula in his eyes are just flaring. And you see, like, I think, like, his jacket arms have been, like, singed off completely. Hair is just a wreck. And you see all the dragon scales on his arms, and they all start to glow as well. As I'm void lighting him again.
Con save?
Yep, go ahead and make a con save.
Oh,
Are you
come on.
kidding me? Hold on.
Does he take
Hold
half
on.
damage or something like that, or not
I
at
don't
all?
know. Does he take? Let me check. It actually doesn't say.
So that would be because most cantrips are basically all or nothing.
All or nothing, yeah.
Wait.
I thought I could do something, but then nat 20 and I can't. My apologies. Sorry. Lots of new shit. Let's just spell attack. No. Okay. No, can't do anything about that. That was an action. And as a bonus action, I will fucking cast. Wait, false. Wait, is that a bonus action? Or
Yeah,
no?
bonus action to activate false life.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. God damn it! I was gonna take him out. Bullshit. Let me make sure there's nothing else I can do on this bonus action, because I kind of want to kill him instead of healing myself. He's still 90 feet away from me. I'm sorry, y'all.
Nah, it's cool. I mean, I'm like aggressively trying to figure out what I'm gonna do in my turn. So
I feel that. If he's only closer. Yeah, no, that's all I can do because even he's 90 feet away.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So roll your d4 plus 5 for false life.
Okay. Great. Yay. I'm at 7 points of health.
It's still better than 1.
It's better than 1. Yeah, it's definitely better than 1. Wait, question.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I already did it. Never mind.
All right, Edard.
Can I see the AA turret being activated where Doxy is? Within a range of 1,500 feet?
Yes.
How many?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Perfect. They are being targeted. And will suffer a range attack from my missile barrage. I'll deal with them in a bit.
All right, make your attack roll. They have an
3
AC of 15.
Alright, wish me luck, y'all.
So 3
You
of
got
them,
this.
and who do you target the last one on?
If one of them didn't go down, I'm
Okay.
gonna repew it.
So make your attacks.
got this.
Alright, so
Miss. Hit. Hit. Miss.
okay, well, I'm gonna redo one.
You don't have to roll for damage, it's mega damage, it breaks the turrets. The
Meh.
turrets explode, all except for one.
Good. At least it's that. And I still have 2 attacks. Because I was at range attack.
Yes, that is true.
He never responded?
Nope.
Well. 1
That's a hit, and
2.
that's a miss. So only 1 crit, 2d10 plus 3.
Well, he's still
That's
held.
not a crit. Oh, wait, yeah, that's
Still
Yeah,
held.
that's right.
2d10 plus
So
3.
You
You
get
have
to
advantage on that,
advantage
too.
on
Oh, yeah, right. So
Right.
advantage on the second one, yeah.
Or both of them, and then see if you get a crit.
He crits anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay, so
So roll again for the attack.
Yep, so 2
That
hits.
works.
So actually 4 d10s plus 6.
Dang. Yo, dude. You got this.
31.
You strike through the
Oh, I forgot to say
frame.
that I was. Yeah. Never mind.
What?
Go ahead.
you strike through the frame and lift it off from the ground. As
battle.
his frame is being dragged closer and closer to you through the trident, you see the chest piece opens up, and inside, in full battle armor, is the king. And he runs on like
The
the
usurper?
little platform. Yeah, the usurper on the little platform that he has, and jumps on your frame.
Of course he would.
Yeah, and he makes it.
Ah, Show off.
and he basically he uses his glaive to drag himself down.
Scuffing the paint.
Yeah, basically. But he is still alive. His frame, however, is completely wrecked.
So, can I just drop the? It's past my turn now anyway.
That would be his turn. He looks up at you in your frame and says, "Come face me face to face if you dare."
I could just step on him too.
Actually, you could. Like, that would be a move action. You could take it.
Thinking about it so hard, but no, I can't. I
The honorable-
gotta
Yeah.
finish this up the right way.
So do you exit your frame?
As a move action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So your frame kneels and you jump down from the frame.
And I use my jetpack to land gracefully.
Softly. Cool.
Yeah.
Doxy and Kebichet.
Okay. Go ahead, Kevin Chet, if you got something.
You haven't taken any physical damage yourself, have you?
Nope.
Well,
Gideon is wrecked.
Gideon's wrecked. This is I
How
understand.
much? How many hit points do you have left, Gideon?
7.
Cool.
Wait, what's the mind flayer looking like?
Fried calamari.
No, leave. Gideon's got the mind flayer.
Okay.
That's not a problem. I'm going to do something a little bit more fun. She's going to turn, and as a bonus action, she's going to run 30 feet, and then bonus action void step,
Mm-hmm.
and close to 60 feet of as she just kind of steps through the void. This kind of shimmer of darkness moves, and she's within 60 feet of Gideon. And then, as her action, she's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds on both of them for 21 extra hit points.
Yes. Yes. I feel the power.
And just for flavor, and because she can, she's going to turn to the Illithid and say, "Well, the Void says hello, and I'm quite sure that he doesn't really like you right now, but Gideon hates you more, so I wonder where you're going to end up."
Doxy.
Yo. So, the frame down. Turrets. One of the turrets is still aiming at us, right?
At you.
At me specifically.
Yep.
Well, I don't want them to ruin the paint job.
There's one left.
There's one. How far are they from me, Simon?
They would be within melee range of your frame. You
Really?
notice,
Holy
however, something as it's prepping up. It is different than the other ones that shot at the ship. It seems that this one needed a few turns to load. It is a rail gun.
Got it.
Hit the railgun. Definitely
Yeah,
hit the railgun.
It deals 3d20 points of mecha damage.
Wait, 3d20?
If I hit you with it, yeah.
Oh, got it. Oh, so it's my turn, so I can
Yeah.
stop that. Got it. All right. So you see as like this slightly obscure or this obscured frame that they spotted like turns about with the staff like brandishing and leaps and just or I guess I don't have to leap. I don't know. It's
You
yeah,
could
but I-
leap if you wanted to. That would
For-
be
for
slightly
flavor.
overkill.
Yeah, for flavor, I kind of just imagine like
Yeah, you flip the staff in the air as you're leaping up and just smack down on the platform. You would still have to hit, though.
No, I get it. So I'm not entirely familiar with ship combat.
You basically use the attack bonus of your ship. So
Right,
your
so I
ship was Ashigaru?
I think so.
An Ashigaru
Yeah, the
frame.
base.
So you have a +7 to hit.
No, I had the Ronin frame is what I was.
Oh, the Ronin frame? It's a +7 to hit anyway.
Okay. All right. What dice do I want to use? Oh my god. I'm so nervous. Let's see. Does a 14 hit?
14 misses.
Really?
Yeah, they have a 15 armor class.
Okay. Dude, and I only get one attack. Is that right?
Oh, I don't think you have extra attack.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm. Well, okay. Let me ask you this too. Like, so I'm trying to figure this out because I'm in the frame, I can't get within a certain range to use any of my other abilities. So it's like just the frame is what I've got.
Well, right now you are within 50 feet because your staff has a 50-foot reach.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So if you have something as a bonus action that you can use that is within, 50 feet, then yep.
Okay. Because I feel like it's 3d20. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else because everything is actions. It's all actions. There's no bonus actions.
That might be a thing.
Yeah.
Welcome to cleric life.
Well, yeah, I know. It's like that's the one thing that like bothers me with D&D sometimes is like the bonus action like options are very limited. Okay, so I'm going to. Oops, nope, that's not what I meant to do. Force field projector on myself, which just increases my armor class by my intelligence modifier. That's all I
Good.
can do internally.
All right.
Yep.
Then
I'm just gonna take it.
yeah, you brace for impact. So you've all played. It's their turn. Both the general and the railgun. I'll do the railgun first. Does it hit your
Nope.
frame on a 13? The
lucky.
piercing. What?
That was lucky. Sorry.
Yeah, it could have gone a whole lot worse. The railgun fires a burst of energy that you easily move out of the way of. It goes up in the atmosphere.
Oh, thank God. I was
The
gonna be
two
like,
gunners that were manning this turret freak out as you notice quite easily that this gun overheats after each shot, meaning that it takes 2 rounds to reload. So they freak out and they scamper.
Well, that could have gone worse.
They don't want to get crushed. The general, still up against the two of you. You... Oh, he's still restrained. Fuck.
Wait, no, he's not.
No, he's
Or-
not.
No, he's not restrained.
The
He's
ship
not.
was.
Gets up.
No, he was restrained by me, but it was
Yeah.
the end of my
Oh.
turn.
Oh, got it.
Gets
got it.
up and walks, stumbles the 30 feet closer to you,
Which means he is now
60 feet. And he
Yes.
extends a hand. And you just feel pain in your mind. And I'm gonna ask you both to make an intelligence saving throw.
great. You get to add +4 to your save.
Cool.
As do I.
That's a 19.
That's a success.
You said intelligence saving throw.
That's a success. You
didn't
both
see what it was.
resist the mind blast, taking no damage because you're immune to psychic damage at the moment. but still.
Resistant, right?
Resistant, so you would
Oh.
take half. I'm sorry.
Quarter damage.
Quarter damage,
I-
so quarter from
I-
30. So 7.
I take even less than that.
Great. So I took 7 points of damage. Great.
Yeah.
That ring is useful, y'all.
Whoa.
You up still?
Yeah.
Okay.
He noticeably freaks
Oh
out.
yeah, because I gave you the 22.
Thanks. Well, even then, no, yeah, I would have been just dead, just out.
Gideon, you're up.
And where he's within 60 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I'm going to walk forward 30 feet, and my apologies. Come on, Pages, what are you doing? Pages, being a fuck ass. Thanks. I'm gonna walk forward 30 feet, and I'm going to brandish my my rapier, and wording is important. Okay, that's what I thought. Great. I will. Can I use that for my own? Fucking no, yeah. I'm actually not. I'm gonna drop my rapier, and I'm going to cast Mystical Blade, and it summons in the hand that the rapier was at, and I swipe. But as I have flexible casting, I'm within 30 feet of him now.
Yeah.
It. And that's 3 attacks I will do.
Oh yeah, it's that cantrip.
Oh yeah.
Eldritch Blast, but in melee. Yeah.
It's that one. And do I have that? Okay, great. So let me get this.
So
page.
roll.
Oh, I will. But the 23 hit.
That's a hit.
Great. 11 probably
That's
does
a
not
miss.
hit. Another 23.
That's a hit.
Great. So that's going to be 10 points of force damage plus another 7 plus 11 and
It's enough. How do you
That's
want
fine.
to do this?
That's fine. I slash once and it hits, and it's shit spilling out and shit. And I slash again, and I notice that it misses, and that's fine. But the last one, I look dead at him, and the void is still growing within my eyes, and I say, "This is what happens when you back the wrong team. Long live the king!" And I decapitate him.
Flop.
But as I do that, I was gonna say, I have blasting cantrip. So as I slice, his body gets blast back.
Wow, overkill.
Oh yeah,
Love it.
fuck
Hey
that.
man, it's about the cinema.
Yeah.
Oh, this.
We're capturing this.
The
right
body
now.
is just ragdolling in a corner at this point from the force of the impact. Edard, you are
Yes.
face to face with the usurper.
As a
Yes.
bonus action,
Ah shit.
Jesus Christ.
shit. No, it's not that serious. I actually fall down to one knee, and the sword is in the ground. The mystical blade's in that ground, and I will use a mastery dice. Look over at Edard and say, "Make your parents proud, boy." And I will give you, what is this? Okay. Just to be safe. Great. 7 extra points of temporary hit points.
Got it.
Edard, what do you do?
Face to face.
Yeah,
Draw my
you're
sword.
already in melee range with them.
Draw a sword and offhand pistol.
Go ahead.
And I hack and I slash and I pew. Where is it? There it is. On 27.
That's a hit.
Damn.
That's a hit.
Okay. I forgot that I need to click this and this.
All right.
So that is a 14.
Mhm.
And now, does this hit on a
That's
20?
also a hit.
Oh,
Hold
nice.
on. It's supposed to be -2, not +2. So,
No,
It's
you
that-
got
it's-
all
it says-
fours.
Yeah,
Plus,
it
it says plus
yeah,
minus 2.
you rolled 3 4s on that
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, you critted the damage.
oh, okay, I get it. 12, dumbass.
You slash at him quickly before he can put his guard up, and then fire a shot at his face, chipping away his helmet. He's basically he's wearing the Alakshayan royal armor, which is a like think of a like sci-fi version of a samurai armor.
Right.
He, once you strike, smiles and strikes of his own. He will use a bonus action to cast. Whoops, wrong click. To cast Branding Smite
Ah.
Oh, man.
and attacks you 3 times.
Okay.
Do I hit you on 17?
Nope.
Do I hit you on 25? Do I hit you
yes.
on 9?
No. Yes, but
Hmm?
would you consider what he's attacking me with either antimatter dagger or laser sword? Was it the equivalent of?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Shit. I would have added my. I would have added my proficiency bonus, but that would only bring me to 23 and not 25.
Well, you could consider the glaive a sort of laser sword because it's a laser glaive.
Right. But in this case, it wouldn't do jack.
All right, so he's gonna do 8 points of damage
Mm-hmm.
plus 8, so you take a total of 16.
Okay.
That's his turn. Edard. Not Edard, sorry. Doxy and Kebichet.
So what I see, or what we see, is the general has fallen gloriously by Gideon's hand, and then the railgun.
Railgun is
like-
down.
The railgun is down. I'm like, that's right. You don't interfere. That's yeah. As like I'm like lifting my staff and like like retracting it back into like its storage. And then I, as a bonus action or as my movement, I get out of the frame.
Mhm.
Well, you've done your purpose, and I like. So as movement, can I just like get out of the frame?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do it with my grappling hook. I'm just gonna like, so I don't have to kneel down. It just stands up,
Okay.
and it's just standing there. And I say, well, I guess this is between you two, and you got this. Get that usurper. And if I can, just like encourage my buddy.
You that could count as the help action, giving him advantage.
Yeah. Because I don't think I have anything. I don't want to interfere like
Okay.
in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Then Kebichet.
I have a very important question. How close am I to that general?
The
I mean, what's
body
left of
of
him?
the general?
No, the king, excuse me, not
Oh,
the general.
the usurper. You'd be 60 feet away.
Oh.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Hmm.
I'm wondering if you're thinking what I'm thinking, but we'll find out soon.
Meteor
mean-
strike.
No. She's not that much of a cheater. She's a cheater, but not that much of a cheater. But she's a little bit of one. So she's going to move 30 feet closer towards us and just say, did we ever get the name of the usurper?
I think I
Yeah.
would know it. I guess I remember what it is.
Yeah, either Gideon or like I would have been able to dig it up. with Theta.
Gideon would know it. This is the person that killed Eddard's parents.
Yeah.
And Gideon was
Okay.
basically there. I forgot
Yes.
his name though.
His name is. Give me a second.
Sorry.
His name is LaGuardia Airport.
That's the worst.
Have you been to LaGuardia lately? It's just the ninth circle of hell.
Exactly.
Even Satan doesn't go through there.
Yo, it's been so long since I've made a saving throw against magic that I forgot as a gnome I have advantage against intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Oh yeah. Just to make it, because the original was Sun Wukong. This one is called Nobunaga.
Okay.
Because you can, because she's going to turn and look at the usurper and say, I'm sorry, Nobunaga. I don't really like you. And the void doesn't like you either, and she's going to flare out the void and cast a bane on him.
Ooh.
17?
No. My spell DC is 18.
Yay!
He is now baned.
Yes. Which
So
means
minus D4.
to every attack.
Yeah. Gideon, you're up.
And saving throw.
Yep.
Simon, real fast before. I guess on my turn, one thing I could do is like make sure that the servitor with the camera is like angling just right to like cinematically just capture this battle, and like it's being and I guess I could like do a technology check or something like that to make sure that it's live projecting to like all the citizens in their bunkers.
I'd
as
say
the-
make a data check, and the higher you roll, the more people are gonna see it.
Okay, I'm gonna Loxy's gonna help me with this one.
All right. If you get at 30, you broadcast to the whole planet.
I don't have bless or guidance anymore. Okay, it's fine.
Not a bless spell. And I chose bane instead.
Oh, it's fucking cocked.
Fucking act.
Yeah, that's a 34.
So
I got a 19 on the die.
the entire planet is watching. Well, for those that have access to it, riveted. On the scene of the
Classism.
fight.
Not all Lakshayas have TVs. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Not a whole lot, but whenever they can gather in public spaces, most of the ones that won't be aware of it at the moment are those fighting.
How about this? Can I like on the emergency broadcast system have hacked that so that way they can at least hear the battle and like the words being
Well,
said?
that's what I meant by like in public places and everything. Like you've hijacked every
Any public
screen.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gideon.
Gideon will also step forward, and this is much more of the void than you have seen ever from him. And he steps forward, but like he didn't step forward. He was still on the ground. He like looks up, and he's about 60 feet as well. No,
Yep.
he'd be a little closer.
No, 60. Because you
60
went
feet.
closer to the general.
Yeah, and that's fine. And he looks at him, and his eyes flare as he says, "Freeze." He needs to make a wisdom save.
God damn it.
Minus a d4.
Yeah, I don't think he succeeds anyway.
That's command. Basic and
Yeah, 10.
yeah, that's fine. 19. It's basically the effects of halt. He can't walk. He can't do anything. He can't take any actions.
So he was fighting with with Eddard. Eddard, it's your turn. You notice the usurper Nobunaga suddenly falter in his stance, and with Doxy helping you, you can attack him with advantage.
But I won't. Because he's not fighting back.
Ooh.
I didn't know what happened with the frame. But now I know exactly what's happening.
Now you can arrest him.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He can't
second
do
win,
shit.
dude. Second win.
I'm going to stow my sword, pull out a second pistol. I will second wind. 1d10.
I just imagine like
Raid!
the frame is.
Oh.
Hey!
Whoa!
Hi everyone from Lindy. We are fighting the usurper to the throne of Lakshay, a very powerful blackguard. Edard, so second win.
Second one done. I'm at full HP once again.
Nice.
And since he's stuck, he's currently unmoving, correct?
He's not unmoving, he's just not gonna defend himself. He's not paralyzed. He just faltered for a brief moment when Gideon spoke.
In that case, I'm gonna say this. You are weak. You've let yourself be controlled by... I'm gonna point at the head of the Illithid that's probably just rolling about. You've compromised our people. You've compromised our empire. You do not deserve this throne. And I'll make sure to get you off of it. And I will kick him in the chest.
I imagine as like that's all being said, the servitor like passes just in the frame, so it's like epic fucking samurai battle shit, and then like pulls out as you kick him. All right. Anyway,
You kick him down on the
Doc's
ground.
over there just like
For effects more than for damage. So.
His glaive flies out of his hand. And he just looks up at you and says, "Come on, finish me. Or are you too much of a coward to do anything?"
Unlike you, I don't strike a target that can't defend itself.
Your loss. And he gets a detonator.
He can't
I-
do anything.
No.
He cannot take an
Oh,
action.
yeah, that's true. So he can't even draw out an item. So he just says your loss, and that's his whole turn.
You know, one thing that I forgot to do, that I would like to know if it's possible for me to take that as a reaction to his words, Death Ward.
oh the bonus. Well, you didn't do
Second win
anything
was
to-
your bonus action.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not Death Warded yet.
Doxy
Nothing
and
bad's gonna happen.
Doxy and Kebachat.
Well, I think we need a public trial, don't you? And she kind of turns and looks at both Gideon and Edard for a brief second.
I would agree.
Is Edard going to stop her from doing anything at this moment?
Well, I don't know what you're planning on doing.
Well, no. I mean, she's okay. Would you agree to the fact that you need a public trial?
No, I would not.
Okay.
He needs to die.
He needs to die, but you didn't kill him. I'm confused.
I want to kill him in a proper fight, not while he's incapacitated of sort.
Well, technically, he's moving now, so no, he's not moving till my turn's over.
Oh my
Fine.
gosh, y'all.
Fine. She's just gonna look at both of them and just kind of put her arms over herself and and she kind of walks up next to Gideon and puts excuse me and casts and brings her arm, and as she does so, the void kind of appears between them and the usurper. It always pays to have a blast shield.
Thank you.
So, I want to know, Are any of you, aside from Eddard, going to meddle in their fight?
I was going to capture him, but Eddard doesn't want him alive, so
That is unfortunately not the way of the Lakshan people.
No.
you don't want to kill him, but you don't want.
No,
No, he.
I've
wants to
already
kill him, but-
explained.
Yeah.
I
This,
Okay, fine.
Because then what
we will
we'll
not-
do-
the warrior way.
Okay.
Then we will. Then little lady Kebelchad is just going to let that happen, but she's going to put the void barrier up between, with her and Gideon, and between her and Gideon and the fight, not so that they can't see, but so that they have cover.
Yeah, and Gideon's literally holding his breath. The only reason he's not intervening is because it's Eddard.
All right. And what about you, Doxy?
Well, I have. I'm not going to interfere. But if he does something shady, I'm going to do
Okay.
something.
So I'll consider that all three of you are readying actions in case
Yes.
something happens, and then we'll just
Yes.
exchange blows between Eddard and.
I have a readied reaction if he does something that looks like he's healing himself, and I'm maintaining concentration.
And I have a ready action if he tries some shady shit.
So we'll go back to. So technically, we'd go down initiative back up to Eddard. So we'll do Eddard him, Eddard him.
Delay my action until he's picking up his weapon and fighting me.
On
And
his
he's no
turn, he picks up his weapon. And
In that case, can I call like being in defensive?
yeah, that would be a dodge. That would give him
Dodge
disadvantage.
There you go. That. I'll take my next turn.
He picks up his weapon, and you notice black smoke coming out of his armor. And he looks deep in your eyes and says, "You have made your last mistake." And I'm gonna ask you to make a wisdom saving throw. It is a fear effect.
I think you're immune to being
okay.
frightened.
Hmm?
Charmed and frightened.
Charmed or possessed.
Time to
Oh,
possess.
possessed. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead and add 4 to that. Thanks.
Okay, 20.
You are not frightened.
Yeah, bitch.
That would be your turn.
Okay, well,
Do
it's gonna
it.
go. It's gonna be pew pew time, and I'm going to use the automatic function of my swarm pistols. That gives me 6 attacks, but all at disadvantage.
All right, go ahead.
First, 16 and 25.
So the first attack misses. The second one hits.
Nice.
You don't
crit
have
miss.
to click twice.
Yes, because it's all at disadvantage.
Yeah, but the roll does it automatically for you. So
These
just
are 4 different attacks.
yeah, these are
It's all different attacks. That's
Oh,
5
okay.
attacks out of 6.
that's 4 attacks
out
out
of
of 6. Okay, could you
Yeah.
roll the other 2 right away, and I'll let you know which ones hit.
I mean, looks like
Okay.
they're all hitting almost.
No.
The 16
Well, it's
and then
minus
that one.
2.
There you
So 2 of them hit.
Yeah.
Any of them are on my off end. Off end is 18
Nope.
and 10.
Ah.
Okay. So I can just do this and this.
Oh, I see. I was like, what?
You fire at him as he
a
runs up to you
disadvantage, yeah.
with his
Yeah.
glaive. As
Yeah.
a bonus action, do you do any? Oh no, you've done your offhand. Yeah. As a bonus action, he casts another smite on you, and will attack you. With a minus 1d4. But that would be 23.
He hits.
No.
20. Does 20 hit?
Didn't you have something with the glaive? So no.
Yes.
Parry.
I don't have my sword out, and it's with the sword that I can do that.
Wait. How? Wait. Does he hit you on a 20?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 18.
Does he hit you on more than 20?
Yes.
And misses with the last one. So you will take 6 plus 10, that's 16. Plus 10, that's 26 points of damage. And you will need to make a constitution saving throw.
You got this, Eddard. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
succeed.
you got that.
No problem.
Come on. That's my son.
Yeah.
that's your turn.
Oh.
Since we're technically like having turns between us, but not really,
Mhm.
can I use a bonus action to wait? Yeah, you've definitely used them. Can I use a bonus action to spin the dice and give him more temporary hit points?
Sure.
Great, because I totally would do that. Because
And
no.
Edard, it's your turn. He's now in melee with you.
I forgot that I had actually 3 attacks and my offhand, which would be my bonus action, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
I messed that up. All right,
Hey, add 11 points to your health.
I'm not gonna say no to that. All right, so once again, full auto machine pistols. So, ready?
Mhm.
So 6. 1, 2, 3,
Wow.
4, 5, 6.
What
yeah, but
the
it sucks that it's
fuck?
not gonna work.
It's still
So-
3 crits.
Yeah.
Hit, miss, 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 miss. So 2 hit.
2 hits. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna select this one and
But-
this one. It
So
doesn't-
he's got an AC of over 21.
He's got 20.
So that would have been 3 hits then.
No.
No.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah.
Disadvantage.
And with my bonus action, I will activate Death Ward.
No, it would have been 3 hits
Alright.
because you got 25, 29, 25, or 21,
Mhm.
29, 29,
Mhm.
25, 29, and then the. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, because he's yeah. He
Yeah.
smiles as you fire at him, and he's like, "You don't dare pick a sword like a true hare." And he casts Blinding Smite again, and attacks you 3 times. On 11, on 19.
Woo! Woo! No. Good.
No, you got
19?
eight- Yeah.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah,
Bane.
yeah.
And on 22.
Yeah, he hits.
Hits only on 22?
On all of them. Well, except the 11, so on 2 of them.
Okay.
No, you said you have AC of 20, don't you?
AC of 18.
Oh, I think you had 20.
I'm gonna get my sword out and level the playing field a little bit.
Uh,
But I would not have been able to use it because I used my bonus action, so.
You take 47 points of damage.
How
And,
are you looking?
and you have to
Edard?
make another Constitution saving throw. Yeah, you succeed.
47, you said?
How are you looking, Edard?
Oh, I'm looking bad.
Like Kebachet worried, kind of bad.
Oops. Oh, yes. I'm at the 3rd HP.
Oh well. In that case, Kebachet would just smile and cast. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think that this was going to be a quick fight? I cheat. And hi, Edard. You like me, right?
Oh, yes, I do.
She casts heal on you.
You regain 70 hit points.
Damn.
Got it.
I mean,
Edard,
and like
it's your turn.
I try to like frame the shot so that it's not noticed that like
I mean, the void
There's
just
a
kind of
whole
comes up.
elephant head on the ground. He cheated worse than anybody.
that's true.
And like it's just like she just kind of whispers a word and the void just kind of coats you and you just see it kind of, and as it falls down you see the wounds begin to heal on Edard. The gods are in his favor.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Make
I'll frame it
your-
that way.
It's your turn, Edard.
Come on, Eddard, you got this. You got this. Every time Doxy's just like cheering him. Woo! To the True King.
I'll disengage
Uh-huh.
and fly off for 60 feet away.
Okay, that's your action and your move.
Yes, and as a bonus,
Mhm.
I will stow a pistol, draw a sword.
You're
Tactical retreat.
high up in the air, right?
No, I just
Okay, you
Jumped
just
away.
Jumped
It's
away.
just an arch. Yeah, yeah.
yep.
Did you jump towards us? Because we're 60 feet away.
No, not necessarily, just away from him.
Okay. I was curious.
No worries.
All right.
However, my speed is currently 0 until the end of my next turn.
So.
Well, it's not 0. I just can't use that action until I spend 0 feet of movement.
Okay. So. What are you doing?
I just
He jumped away.
disengaged,
And draw
Yes.
his sword.
and that's it. I mean, action. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I use all my actions.
All right.
Movement, action, bonus.
This is a cinematic ass fight.
He puts a hand up with his gauntlet and closes it. And you see the dent that you made in his armor.
No, he doesn't.
Ooh.
No, he doesn't. She's been watching for this the entire time, as she just lets the void pull all of that out of him. And anything he was about to heal now does damage to him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope. What?
When the creature you
So
can
instead of
see-
healing themselves with whatever heal they're using, they're gonna lose those HP on top of not healing.
Yeah.
Yes.
as she just lets the void suck all of that out, because
That's okay. That's
so
15 points.
15 hit points that he doesn't get back, and he does 15 more hit points. of
17 hit points.
damage. 17 hit points that he is down.
He closes his fist to heal, and all of a sudden he looks at his fist as like the black smoke should have started to come out and fix the armor, and instead the armor cracks even more, and he gasps for air and holds his like the neck of his breastplate as he coughs blood on the ground. He falls down to one knee and then falls flat, face first, dead.
Damn, I didn't have the last blow.
This
But
is
then
what
again-
happened. You could have had the last
yeah,
blow.
that's low.
I probably could have. Probably could have.
You had two people who's like, kill him, kill him, kill him, or we will.
Oh, well.
and I want you to know, I didn't interfere with the like. No, I did interfere. I interfered a lot. Shit, that fuck. I interfered all over the place. I interfered all over the place.
I was like, lady, you straight up said I cheat and healed him
do.
70 hit points.
I do. No,
Gideon-
but she would just use the last thing she would do is she would switch her voice and she would use thaumaturgy, and because of course the guard, booming out from behind Eddard, the gods favor the one true king.
Yeah. And then then the video cuts.
No.
What? Sorry.
No.
It uncuts.
Stop. And Gideon will stand up and go over to the body of the usurper and kick it over to make sure that he's actually dead. And when because a sigh of relief comes out, but he looks up and he touches like where he speaks, not where he speaks, but like where comms would be or whatever.
Mhm.
And using technomancy, anything within 30 feet that has a speaker, he's going to wire it so that his voice is amplified by things around him.
That would be the frame.
Great, even better. And then he says, in amplified, taking off to make sure his the colors of the Lakshang country are showing, because that's what he wears. Fuck. And he says, "You all served a usurper, someone who did not and never was Lakshayan. I, Gideon of House Cade." Is your last name right? Yeah. Gideon of House Cade, former advisor to the former king of Lakshay, declare Eddard the true king of Lakshay. If anyone else decides that this is not what you want, Speak now or forever hold your peace. What you served before served illithid abominations. And now you have a chance to be ruled by one who deserves and rightfully owns this throne. He's just like looking out, like, is anybody out there?
It takes a little while, but you do start to see armed guards, security forces from the palace, and even just workers come out of the wreckage of the front of the palace. The guards, anyway, will drop their weapons at the foot of the stairs. The workers just mosey on over to try to get a look at the
fallen king.
The fallen king and the dead general and the new king. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Yeah! I mean, sweet.
That said, we ran over quite some time tonight, but I wanted to finish the boss fight. So let's go around the table. Tell us who you are, where we can find you. I'll just say for myself, you all week over here, and thank you to Mage and Press, to Found Familiar, and to Level Up Dice. But what about you, my players? Where can we find you?
I'll go first. I'm Eddie. You can find me on Pixel Pirate as Pixel Pirate on Twitter, with the first E being a 3. Yeah, I play here every Tuesday. I am actively working on some other cool stuff. And sometimes I talk about RPGs, sometimes I talk about technology in the world, and politics a little bit, and just philosophy. So feel free to ping me and like talk about stuff. That's me.
Who's next?
All right, you can find me on Twitter at the_Gambit, and I'll see you guys next week.
Go ahead.
Oh, you go.
No, I'm the guest. You go.
Okay, fine. Of course, CB, I'll let you go last. We love you. Hey, all, you know me. I'm at Dirtadonlan on Twitter, or Praxsquare with Thesmia4. You see me hang out in Twitch chat. I had fun. This was a lot of fun. And tomorrow, you can find me over on Tales from the Grim as Witcher Family of Wraiths is going to take on a wraith. So there's some things happening, and it's a lot of things, and when we'll see what happens. And then I'll be back here on Thursday for Masks Fun, because that's a great time to be having. But we will not be having Vampire this week because I will be out of town. So no Vampire, but check it out on the VODs and catch up with all the fun drama that has happened so far. Other than that, check my Twitter because I always post where I'm going to be and the games that I write, and I hope you all have fun and enjoy yourself.
Hello, Critical Bard here. Critical Bard across all social media channels, where you can find me this week. Tomorrow, you can find me on Mythic Grove, which is a Twitch channel run by Gabe James, amazing person, as we continue on with our homebrew world D&D game, War Roots Remain. Check that out. That's fun. On Friday, one game is canceled because of Valentine's Day, but I will be playing an all-roll campaign on Drop the Die Twitch channel, which has been great. And then Saturday, which is a really awesome day, you can catch me at 9 EST on Scraticus channel as we do some charity streaming for St. Jude's. Turns out we're going to be playing a group of bards and their manager, and I'm the manager. That's a route. I'm not gonna say more than that. But then after that, at 1 PST, which is 3 EST, so many time zones, you can catch me on the Roll20 Twitch channel as we play some Call of Cthulhu, playing with TK Johnson, Sabrina Marie, awesome people.
Cool.
That's going to be amazing. Other than that, you can catch me many other places. I'm around going to C2E2. You can go to critbart.com, get any of my new merch and such, and lots of cool things happening. So thank you for having me.
And thank you so much for participating in all of these episodes. What started as a one-shot eventually evolved in a whole story arc. Next week is our penultimate episode, and then the week after is our finale of the entire Dark Matter campaign. So
Dang.
come back for more. And thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Thank you for the donations, the follows. Thank you for everything. And we'll see you again next week.